Yeah. One time for the city. Yeah. Same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cause. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rafters covering you and yours. Gather round the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where the havoc will do you proud. If you're not cut from it, it get harder to breathe it. In a concrete jungle with the garden is eating. Yeah, where one poster can hang you with a great speed. Where you can run up on whoever has an 8 seed. Or freeze up South Beach from off the line. Or 4-point plays in East times. Let it bang. Serenade round of applauders. Center of attraction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 of 82. Knicks versus Celtics. Josh Hart is available. Towns available. Towns starting in this game. So another level from our amazing Game 1 start of the season debut win against the Cavaliers. Tonight we're taking on the same team we got rid of in the playoffs in the Boston Celtics. They are missing some names, mainly Jason Tatum, but no excuses over here. It's your boy CK2K running the ones and twos here on the play-by-play here on KnicksFanTV, powered by Manscaped. Make sure you use promo code KFTV to get up to 15% off and free shipping on your next order on manscaped.com. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. How are we feeling in the chat? First ever game in the history of Amazon Prime for whoever cares about that stuff. I kind of do, man. It's kind of cool to be a part of history. You know what I mean? It's always cool to be a part of history. So I'll take that. But, you know, there's the argument about there's being so many sources to watch basketball games this season. But it is pretty cool that the New York Knicks will be forever the first ever Amazon Prime game. I'll take it. I'll take it. What up, chat? Let me show some love to everybody in the chat right now. What's good? There we go. What up? Shout out to Curtis West. I see Russell Whiskey. Owl R for you. What up, Ties? I see you. Eddie Suarez, Mr. Dones in the building. Shout out to all my mods and members. Gamba saying, I like the Prime broadcast. I do too. Am I the only one having some issues, though? I had a few lagging issues on Prime. If it's just me, we're going to have some problems. But, you know, we moving fine right now. We're moving cool, but had a little bit of issues here and there. What up, Father Peace? I see you. Mods and members, what's good? Shout out to everybody else as well. I see you, Los. I see you, The One. I see you, Kim. I see you, Demario Montauk. Yeah, I'm having similar issues. Yeah. Been annoying, but it's all good. You know, it's not the first time they're doing live. They do live with the NFL. They did it with WNBA. I think they did some college as well. So maybe it's just a me thing. On Prime is crazy work. The One is not a fan. I get it. I was looking forward to just going back to League Pass because, you know, League Pass streams are the best ones, but we move. We back indeed. I haven't yet. Okay, so it's me. It's like a little group of people that having a little bit of issues. I haven't had them since, so maybe it's a me thing. Maybe it was just a me thing. What up, L Jules? What up? All is well now. We are back. KG, how you doing, brother? Evening chat. CK, let's go Knicks. I see you on. $14.99 is crazy work. Is that how much it is? Look, I've just had Prime for however long I've had Prime. I didn't even think about it. See, I get that. I get that. What up, Vega? It's so weird seeing names I remember, but it's all these extra numbers at the end of your ats that be throwing me off on who I'm talking about. Like J. Pierre, what's good? So where do we go from the Sims Hive Beauchamp? They gone, bro. They gone, man. Diawara seems to be the new upcoming Hive at the end of the bench. I enjoy that no one on the broadcast is being a bona fide Nick hater. Me too, man. Me too. You know, the person I was going to dub that role was Udonis Haslam, but nah, UD is a pro. You know what I mean? So I'm liking it. I like the staff. I like them. I'm a fan of Blake Griffin. I know that is probably a controversial take with some people in the Knicks fandom, but I like Blake Griffin in media. I like Blake Griffin doing anything television-wise. He's an entertaining dude, so I'm happy, and I'm excited to see what he's going to be like for Prime going forward. Look, man, anything to give ESPN some competition. That's my hot take. I get it. We should have just one or two places to go, but I'm cool with the NBC of the world coming back. We know we got ESPN absorbing TNT, Prime Video making their way into. My beef is, ESPN been so lazy for so damn long, and now NBC came out the breaks like they never left, and it was phenomenal from the whole atmosphere plus the games. Prime so far has been cool. Put ESPN to work, bro. The only way ESPN is able to work is they had to absorb TNT. I love it. Put them to work. But more importantly, man, our New York Knicks, not only are we going to be the first Prime Video game, I'd love to get the dub as well. Speaking of ESPN, bro, I had a problem with them after our game on Wednesday. They didn't bring us up not one time, bro. But it's all good. It's all good. We move. We also got other games going on right now. We got the Bucks Raptors happening right now. Raptors, a sleeper team for me in the Eastern Conference right now, giving the Bucks some problems. Hawks versus Magic. I think the Hawks should be packed up, go to the Magic, but we'll see. And then we got our game coming up right now. How are we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? Tip-off should be starting here in about 10 minutes. Gambit said 100. Chuck Legend. Chuck D in the building? Chuck, see, Chuck, it's you too. You got those numbers next to you. Salute to the Rhyme Man himself. Chuck D in the building. I see you, Chuck. Hope all is well. Prime and ESPN, Prime and NBC clear ESPN by far, bro. NBC right now has been my favorite. We'll see how Prime does tonight. But yeah, man. Vegas said YouTube have my name up. Yeah, so you guys can all still change your apps. That is a setting that you guys can go back and change at whatever point. But again, it's not really a big deal. As long as I can see what the name is, we're all good, bro. Mr. Dramatic says, rest Carl this game. Yeah, that was the big conversation. What up, Smooth Will? That was the big conversation going into this game. What's the point in playing Cat? If the quad is such a hindrance, let him rest. I think, as long as the minutes are trimmed down throughout the game, I'm not really too upset with him playing through it. As long as he's not playing high minutes in this game and he's, kept comfortable, I think we should be all right. But, there is that argument that maybe he should not play at all. I'm gonna let you guys have the argument. For me, I'm cool with him playing. Just keep the minutes not too high, Mr. Brown. Again, I'm not talking to Tibbs, but just in case. He said hilarious. I'm over here trying to change my at. It's a thing. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. KG said, y'all new to YouTube. Let them live, KG. Not everybody knows the ins and outs of YouTube, man. Starting lineup is the same as on Wednesday. I'm waiting for the damn box score to update on NBA.com, bro. Damn. The game is supposed to be starting right now, so give me my box score. What's good, Just Bruce? KG said having fun. This chat is more interesting than the Prime broadcast. Salute, CK. Appreciate you, one love. I appreciate that. I'll take that. I'll take that. No, I'm watching intros. Oh, yeah, intros going on right now. I see Trey Jemison not suited up today. If I'm not mistaken, I'm wrong. I think Deuce is actually in today's 5. I didn't, I'm a bad content creator / play-by-play announcer. I did not check Deuce. Okay, so I do have it right. So instead of Huck Porty in the starting 5, Deuce will be in the starters. Again, I think that is to relieve some of the Karl Anthony Towns minutes throughout the game. So start him at the 5. Let Huck get some of those bench time minutes. So Deuce McBride played so well that Mike Brown already ready to throw him into the starting five. I'm not mad at it. A lot of people, this was their starting five they wanted coming into the regular season. This was a whole controversy, Mitch or Deuce. And well, now we're going to get a chance to check out the Deuce McBride starting lineup. I'm a fan of it. Look, I like both. I would probably go the Mitch route, but I am also a fan of starting Deuce next to Jalen Brunson. I hope it works out. Again, the Celtics have become a guard-heavy team, so it makes sense for this matchup. But I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'm here to see how it works out. Five sure. We've always believed in you, Deuce. Amen, amen. Midtown Mike time. Yeah, Midtown Mike, one of my favorite nicknames of this young season so far. Midtown Mike. All right, we ready. Tip-off is underway. My box score still ain't. I'm trying to get the box score for y'all so we can put it up on the screen as you guys can see it. NBA.com ain't updating the box score yet. So I'm just refreshing. That being said, tip is won by the New York Knicks, and away we go. Mikal Bridges already starting things off as the main ball handler, and injured quad or not, first attempt is by Karl Anthony Towns, and it's attack to the rim. Towns going to the line for two, and that is the answer to that question right there. And I lied. Boston won the tip, and they had an early three by South. Wait, what is happening? Did that three knock out? What is going on, bro? I just saw that Hauser three. Boom, moving on. So, how do you say his name? I forgot how you say his name, bro. I'm still in preseason mode, bro. It is 3-0. Thank you. Everything is delayed right now on the production side of things. Box score ready? Are we good? There we go. There's our box score. There we go. Let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can see everything. Or should I zoom in so I can there we go. Oh, we need the points. 6-0 is the score as we just gave up a three just now. My apologies. I'm trying to get y'all sorted out so you guys can see everything. There we go. Did we get fixed? Oof, I'm just gonna move it over. Three-point ball. Big Towns with the big three. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get you guys all sorted. Okay, we should be good right here. Okay. All right. We should be good with that. And look at the Knicks. We're going fast. McBride with the outlet to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with a fast break layup. And just like that, we're down by 6-5. First three down for Karl Anthony Towns. And Mikal Bridges brings the game to a 1-point game. Towns absorbs the contact, gets the offensive foul for the Boston Celtics. See, every time, it don't matter. It don't matter if I do things ahead of the stream. I'm still going to have issues, y'all. So forgive me in chat. We getting it. My bad. But we should be good now. All right. Locked in. Mikal Bridges with the ball, handing off to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with some new Kobe's on today. Nice sidestep. Gets the high floater. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns blocked. Gets his own rebound. And the turnover as the Celtics now are on the break. The deuce is loose. Amen. Nice cut. What up to Cowboys? Glad to see you. Yeah, hold on. I gotta switch one more thing. Yep, we just gonna rock it like this, bro. Hold on 1 second, chat. Gotta reload my feed real quick. Score is still 6-5, 9:34 to go. Give me like half a second. Got to reload Prime Video. Like I said, it don't matter how prepared I can be. We still gonna have these issues, man. Shout out to everybody in chat, man. We almost at 300 in game 2 of the regular season. Hope all is well. Love Deuce. Me too, Eric. Like I said, I'm excited to see what he looks like in this starting 5. I was one of those that would be a fan in the 5. Still would go with Mitch, but I think that Deuce would work with the 5. Big block there from Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges running the break. We see Brunson with the ball. He loves the pickup. He loves this matchup here with Hauser. Goes right at him, and the first or second attempt goes down for Jalen Brunson. And we're sitting as, oh my goodness, big finish there. Look, bro, what is happening right now? Everything is all over the place. You see the score? The score is backwards for y'all too, right? It's not me. All right, I'm here thinking that I'm the problem. The score is, in fact, 8-7 Boston, but for whatever reason, our scoreboard has it backwards. I'm here like, yo, what is going on? Our scoreboard will relegate itself here shortly. Not sure what's going on, but Brown missing the and one attempt. So Knicks trailing by 1, 7-8 is the score after the Brunson layup. Forgive the scoreboard right now. Somebody is going to get fired. Brunson with the nice drive on the baseline. Great spin move. He misses it as Pritchard somehow gets him to miss the shot there. Derek White picked up by Mikal Bridges. Extra pass there back to Quinn, back to White. White with the floater, and just like that, a 3-point game yet again. 10-7 Boston. The scoreboard is really drunk, y'all. I don't know why that's happening. Deuce for 3 to tie it up. In and out. Towns fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. Towns has a case. He's arguing with the referee that there's a little bit of extracurriculars going on down there. Should have been some sort of call, but there was nothing. Boston now going for it. Off the dribble, trips up on Bridges, and they're going to call foul on Bridges. Cyber Chaos, welcome back. I can't believe I missed the first game. CK, it's all good. We here now with our drunk scoreboard. Yeah, I'm hoping it relegates itself because the score is right, just not on the right side of things. Like, what we doing, bro? Of course, everything is wonky when I come back. CK, it's all your fault. Cyber Chaos is not your fault. 10-7 is the score. Big 3 ball there from Jaylen Brown. No good. Rebounded. And here we go. Pushing the pace. Extra pass. Bridges in transition for the 3. In and out again. Deuce and Bridges, 2 good shots. Just can't get him to fall. Knicks with another opportunity. He finds Brunson. Picked up by Hauser. Hauser finding OG. OG, who was hot in game 1. Can't get that 3 ball to fall. And another offensive board for the Knicks. This time Deuce. Deuce trying to post up Towns. Towns grabbed by Pritchard, and the foul to the little guy. For someone with a strained quad, Karl Anthony Towns looking active in these first few minutes. I like it. I like it a lot, man. I'm here for it. New York Knicks gained 3 offensive boards to give him another opportunity. Oh, look at Landry Shamet early checking in for Mikal Bridges due to the foul trouble. Shamet not able to get that 3 ball to fall. Extra pass to Jaylen Brown. Brown picked up by Jalen Brunson. A Jalen matchup here. Brown right over the smaller Brunson, and the score is still backwards as it is 12-7 Boston. I'm hitting refresh, and I think there we go. We got it. There we go. We fixed it. Another miss there for the New York Knicks as Boston now trying to expand the lead. Brown picked up by Shamet. Bridges first one to the bench due to some early fouling issues. Way off on the layup, but they get the rebound somehow. Derek White wide open, and that one no good. Rebounded by Landry Shamet. Shamet again, the first one off the bench today. That is different from Wednesday. As Towns doesn't even think about it, lets it fly. And the amount of in and outs that the New York Knicks have dealt with from the 3-point line today has been criminal. Derek White extra pass, beautiful dunk there as Ked is able to expand the lead to 7. New York getting opportunities, getting shots up, just not falling here early on. And the Celtics are enjoying an 8-0 run as they have a 7-point lead. Karl Anthony Towns picked up. Crazy bounce pass to OG. OG wasn't ready for it. Gets it back out to Towns. Easy three for Towns. And that one will go down. Karl Anthony Towns brings the lead down to 4 for Boston. Pritchard now trying to expand it back to 7. He will not. Rebounded by Shamet. And this is going to be a fun one for us because both teams are relatively small. Well, not the Knicks aren't a small team, but we have guards that can match up with them. We're going to see that Towns gets blocked by Hauser, though, trying to get cute with the Euro, but not in the best spot. Gets blocked by Hauser. Brown not looking before the pass, turns it over to Deuce. Deuce has, well, he had numbers, but great recovery there from Boston. Another heave from Towns, and a big one for Karl Anthony Towns as he gets the 3 and the foul. Towns looking to tie this up. Karl Anthony Towns. Trying to get you guys to see the name. We typically have it like, there we go. I was going to say, I know I normally have it a different way, so you guys can see everything. Sorry, fixing the box score for you guys. There we go. There we go. Much better box score. I wanted to mention Karl Anthony Towns, who's 3 for 6 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. Towns, like I said, someone who has some quad issues, ain't playing like it. It's Karl Anthony Towns with the big bucket and 1. And when we're back from the break, we will get an opportunity at the line for Towns to tie this thing up at 14. What up? And we got an FM bench. This is beautiful. It is, Base God. To Cowboys, what's good? I hope you're good. Glad to see you in another play-by-play with us. These refs bet on the game. Here we go. Here we go. With the shenanigans of the last few nights, I'm not surprised. RGT said, Jesus, that was loud. My fault. Hold on. Test. I can't. Hey, be ready for it, all right? I don't know why that one sound is so loud, bro. I don't know why that one sound is the loudest one, bro. For those saying, CK, you're way behind, I can only say this so many times this season. Nationally televised games, there's going to be a delay. I cannot help that. I'll say it again. Nationally televised games, there's a delay. There's nothing I can do about that. When we get the League Pass games, you're going to see we're going to be back on track. But nationally televised games, it just is what it is. So I am aware, and there's not much I can do. CK, what's the offense? Simple. Run. Run. CK, you have Twitch? No, I don't have Twitch. Oh, God, KnicksFanTV. Oh, they about to kill me. KnicksFanTV about to kill me. Oh, no. Bro, like I said, it don't matter how prepared I am. I'm still never prepared. KnicksFanTV, stand up. I am so sorry. Shout out to, KnicksFanTV was loud and in full effect. Shout out to my guy Magic. I see you. Stop like Jeff. What's good? SZM, I see you over there. Frankie, what up? Joker, what up? I am so sorry, KnicksFanTV. We got about 10 people over there rocking on KnicksFanTV too. Let's get it, man. I am so sorry. Here, let's get this chat over here. Man, I'm Raggedy CK, bro. Raggedy CK. Typical CK. Forgetting, bro. No, it's not cool. It's not cool. All right, Towns to the line to tie this game up. 14-13. Big and 1 from Towns before the break. And Towns misses the free throw. Rebounded by the Celtics. And oh, look at Brunson. But they're going to say he stole it out of bounds, so the ball does not, or the point does not count. Dual wielding. Gamble. We here, bro. Gamba, you're not a mod too. We gotta talk to CP, Gamba. We gotta get these. We need these mods over here on Twitch as well, man. We gotta be mods over here, Gamba. Over on the Twitch side of things, man. 14-13 is the score still after the missed free throw from Karl Anthony Towns. Forgive me as there are a bunch of new names on Boston that I do not know, but one I do know is Anthony Simons, a questionable pickup as he passes it to my least favorite jump shot in the NBA, Chris Boucher, who misses it, gets the rebound, and Anthony Simons missing the three. And look at Boucher fighting for it. Look at Shamit. Shamo with the fight, and Josh Hart getting his first minutes for the regular season. A lot of changes. I'm trying to keep up as Gershon Yabusele and Josh Hart both check in. Deuce McBride with the drive, extra pass, but it's tipped out of bounds. And we're already seeing a lineup that is, instead of naming names, let me just say a lineup that we would not have seen last season. That's what I'll keep it at. That's what I'll keep it at, so I don't get those people to be mad at me, because I got a few people upset with me because I was saying some, things about our former guy that was here. But definitely a lineup we would not have seen in the past. Yabusele for three gets blocked by Boucher, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. But yeah, an interesting five here. We're going to see how this thing works. Yabu shot long as it does take a long time for a shot to go up. What up, B Mills? I see you. Left-handed layup goes up for Boston. Boston right now, look, man, this is what I've been saying. I know they're going to be missing Jason Tatum, but those guys are always going to be playing hard regardless of who is healthy. That is just how the Boston Celtics play. So the Knicks cannot take that for granted as Deuce misses the step back three, rebounded by Gonzalez over on the Boston Celtics. Twitch is that newfangled tech to some people. Yeah. You're right. I'm going to press them on it today. This as giving the Celtics intel on us this week, CK. Feel bad about zero. Oh, I didn't say I feel bad as Hart gets blocked there, gets his own rebound, though. Yabusele right back to Hart. Yeah, I didn't say I felt bad. I'm just trying to save some sensitive fans' feelings. As Brunson goes up for a nice take, gets fouled in the mid-range. Brunson going to get some free throws here. Gonzalez with the foul. Brunson should go to the line for two. Base God said playing too damn fast. You got to get used to it because that is the new system. And again, we are at game 2 of this season, so they're still getting it together. But that is our system. We will be moving fast all the way through this year. Bro, our offense playing like ad right now. I disagree. I think we're getting good shots, just not making them. I'm more concerned on the defensive end. I don't like how easy it is for this Boston Celtics team to score on us right now. Offense is going to fall. We're getting good shots. But defensively, anybody and everybody just tipping through the lane and scoring on us. Both teams are little. Can't talk about we need a big. Both teams ain't got a big out right there. I mean, they got Xavier Tillman, Yabusele. They're about the same size. Speaking of Tillman, gets the pass from Simons. Simons picked up by Yabusele. That's a matchup he's looking for. Extra pass. Oh, Boucher just steals the pass, fires up some nonsense. I tell you, I hate his jump shot, bro. His jump shot is so ugly. I had people trying to tell me we should have picked him up. No, we should not have. Let him be in Boston, bro. Tuto, what up? Appreciate the $5 super. Said salutes to CK, King of Knicks Nation. Greetings from an entire rugby team. Shout out to that's right. Oh my goodness, the Italian rugby team. We haven't heard from you in a few months. Brunson, big three. That one no good. Rebounded by Boucher. Said currently in Sydney, Australia. Please pray for my victims, mate. Amen. God bless. Appreciate you as always. Tito for the $5 super. Another miss for Boston. Knicks trying to push the pace. Landry Shaman not able to corral it. Another open three ball for the Knicks and another miss for the New York Knicks. And right now we are just not scoring well. Simons finding Gonzalez. Gonzalez to a name I'm not going to try and pronounce right now. but it ends up back in the hands of ugly shot Boucher, and that one is no good yet again. Anunoby to Brunson. Brunson with the Euro. Brunson extra pass. Back one. Beautiful find. And Landry Shamet hopefully snaps the Knicks out of their unconsciousness, as we could not score outside of the 2 free throws from Jalen Brunson for quite some time. Score is 18-20. And it has been an ugly offensive start for both teams, but mainly our Knicks, who are shooting 26% from the field, 28.6 from 3. Golly.
Tragic.
Sham wow. What up, Game Hunt? I see you over on Twitch, bro. What's up, man? Carlito Bergante. Who is that? We doing the extra pass. It will all work. Yep, Will Rose. That's what I'm saying. I'm not worried about the offense. We are getting good shots. I can't say we have taken a bad shot yet. They just not falling. You know? They'll fall. They'll fall. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Oh, thanks, Gamba. I just saw your message on Slack. I think we got it fixed. So appreciate it, though, Gamba. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're sitting at 350 on YouTube, and we got Twitch flowing. We gonna get the KnicksFanTV vibes up this year, man. KnicksFanTV came in clutch down the stretch last season, and we starting off this season hot. Shout out to everybody over there as well. And also shout out to you if you're watching over on Facebook and on X. There's no chat on X, but we do appreciate the viewership. It's your boy CK2K. If you haven't already subscribed here on KnicksFanTV, post game will follow this. I will be there as well. Calculating. Oof. Be careful how you say this, but I'm gonna read it. He said, I hate to say it, but I didn't miss Josh Hart at all. Does anyone else feel this way? I know Josh Hart is a fan favorite. We'll see what the chat says. Josh Hart is a value to this team once he's playing his position. And that's where I'm going to end that conversation. Put him in his position. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. That 4 stuff, none of that. That's it. T-Baller, what up? Shout out to KnicksFanTV. I see you, Gamba. We not having a good game and only down by 2, and it's only the first quarter. We got this. Amen. That's what I'm saying. Don't jump to nothing yet. It's still game 2 of the season. We figuring it out. He said, bro, CK, you got a new camera. No. In fact, we rocked with this camera last season as well. I actually finally figured out, my old-headed self figured out a way to use my my YouTube camera, the one I use for my videos, to now use for streams. So we got that working, doing double duty for both the YouTube vids as well as my streams. That got implemented last year, but I appreciate the good eye. You know, good eye. Mitch's new name is Mr. Glass. Is it a new name, though? Love Mitch, though. But is it a new name? Everybody relax. Knicks just got to lock in on offense. We good. Amen. We just got to make our shots, man. The cam does look better this year, CK. No, it's the same one, man. We had the same cam last year. You know what it is? Y'all just been regulated to the other cameras, my amazing co-hosts. Y'all just forgot how crispy this camera was, bro. That's all it is. Shade. Yeah, shade. Yes, shade. Oh, gosh. 2018 is the score I got right now. I think it's about to be 23. I just looked up in the future as Xavier Tillman's probably the reason, and he is. Tillman, big 3 to calm down any noise made by the New York Knicks to end right before that timeout. So my first complaint of Amazon Prime or NBA on Prime Video is Stan Van Gundy. I can't stand Stan Van Gundy as a broadcaster, but I don't know if I'm alone on that one. Brunson dribbling to the basket, loses his handle, but they're going to say it's tipped off of Tillman, so it should still be Knicks ball. Brunson, the lone starter to not come out of the lineup yet. Brunson playing the entirety of the first quarter thus far. Nice pass to Hart from Karl Anthony Towns. And it's a 3-point game now, 20-23. Jaylen Brown, extra pass to Gonzalez. He able to corral it. He finds Boucher. Boucher over to Tillman. Golly, Tillman is a solid human being, bro. Tillman back to Brown. Jaylen Brown scoreless here in this first. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He did score and scores again. There gets the and one. That's my fault. That's on me. That's on me. I shouldn't have talked about Jaylen Brown at all. That's on me. OG Anunoby picking up the foul. I'll take that one. That's me. I shouldn't have said anything. Should not have said anything. I should not have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. That's on me. Yep. Yeah. Now, the first half of the season, the team has to gain comfort in the new offense. Facts. Too early for people to be crying. It's game 2. Tell them, Magic. As Jaylen Brown completes the 4-point play. 7-point game again for the Boston Celtics. 49 seconds remain in this first quarter. It's been an ugly first quarter as we have Josh Hart returning into the lineup. We saw no Jordan Clarkson at all in this first quarter. Jordan Clarkson not getting many minutes while Landry Shaman has played a good amount of this first quarter. Interesting, as a lot of people thought Clarkson would come here and be our instant sixth man. Good fadeaway jumper there from Jalen Brunson. Back to a 5-point game with 25 remaining in this first quarter. Anthony Simons finding Brown. Brown faking out OG. Gets it back to an open Simons who fires for 3. And he gets it to fall. I don't know if you saw me shaking my head before I even made the call because I knew that was going in. Can't leave Simons open for those shots. Anthony Simons, a really solid scorer in this NBA, but they drop off defensively with the Drew Holiday trade. 2 seconds remain. Josh Hart with a wild take. Can't get it to fall. And that is the perfect definition of how our offense looked in this first quarter. Josh Hart complaining to the ref. Welcome back to Knicks basketball, Josh Hart. Back to what he does best. But ugly first quarter for our New York Knicks. Stinky poo-poo as we shot 31%, and I'm rounding up from the field, and 29% from 3.
Tragic.
Ugly shooting in that first quarter. We have Karl-Anthony Towns who got us started, and we haven't seen him do much since with 9 points. Jalen Brunson with a nice little 6, 2 for 6, still trying to find his shot. Mikal Bridges picked up 2 early fouls, so he was MIA for the majority of that first. But right at the end of the quarter, we saw OG pick up his second. So interesting to see how, A, the referees are going to referee Wingstop throughout this game, and B, what Mike Brown is going to do rotationally with them. But like I said, man, to start off the first quarter, an 8-man rotation, we didn't see any Jordan Clarkson, Ariel Harkporty, or Tyler Kolek just yet. How do you feel about that? Poor D that quarter. Lots of open books for Celtics. I get that. My 2 cents. That is my 2 cents as well. I feel like that first quarter, I'm more concerned with how easy it was for Boston to get open shots or get their shots around the rim. Again, I will say it. I will echo it. I'm not concerned about our offense because we got good shots, just did not make them. That will change. I'm not worried about that. But defensively, we can't let them get whatever they want. Can't let that happen, man. Big up to Amazon Prime playing new. Oh, did they? I don't have the audio up. Did they play that at the end of the first? Let's go. Okay. You better be getting a check from that there, Chuck. You better be getting that check from that, Chuck. You know what I'm on? Carson didn't play the first quarter last game. Yep, neither did Kolek as well. I'm just trying to stir conversation. Magic, you didn't have to call me out, bro. I'm just trying to stir conversation. I know what I did, bro. Just trying to stir up conversation, Magic. Bro, why this chat sounds like Mets fans? It's the first quarter. Welcome to the KnicksFanTV play-by-play. It is doom and gloom until it isn't anymore. That's how it goes. But not from I. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my members. I think I didn't shout out John Smith. What's good, Will Rose? I see you. New PE got to check it out. Congrats, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were making a play on me talking about my man Chuck need to get that, you know? Oh my gosh. Okay, get this camera off of I almost said Adam Pearce. WWE fans, you know. Adam Silver. I'm trying to watch the game, bro. Seeing Cassie Hubbard, however you say her name, not on ESPN looks weird. I'm just happy to be seeing Cassie Hubbard. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, let's get back to the action, please. Why do I see Adam Silver and not Knicks basketball? You know what I'm saying? And there we go. And right on cue as Tyler Kolek and Jordan Clarkson both check into the game. We had a lineup of Kolek, Cat, Clarkson, Shamet, and OG, who is still running even with the 2 fouls. No Mikal Bridges in sight, but OG Anunoby getting things started in this new quarter. Adam Silver about to cry. Oh gosh, I'm honestly not even listening to him, bro. Tyler Kolek, he said, "I'm happy to see Taylor." Yeah, sorry about it. Derek White off of the screen, going right after OG Anunoby float game, and that was way short. And the Knicks can't get the rebound somehow, and it's gonna stay Boston ball. How did we let that go?
What the hell? Oh my God, no.
He said, nah, she's present. Yeah, she should, because that's Cassidy, bro. Shot clock violation going to be Knicks ball. Man, that could have been tragic. Could not get the rebound there. Almost gave him a brand new shot clock, but luckily it continued because we did not have possession. Lee, what up, Queens? I see you. Nosferatu equals Adam Silver. That's crazy. Bridges back in the game. I think he came in for, it looked like Shamet sitting down. Tyler Kolek getting the ball right back from Towns. Kolek finding Anunoby. Anunoby pulling from the corner. OG Anunoby on another level. Ogugua feeling himself early this young season. Anthony Simons with the miss. Knicks can't get the rebound yet again. Another offensive for the Celtics. And look who is wide open. Jaylen Brown, but luckily he with us. Bridges with the save. Knicks have numbers if they want to use them. Clarkson, he's never going to be shy to shoot. And Jordan Clarkson gets the 3 ball to fall. The Jordan Clarkson experience at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Tie game at 30. Derek White finding Anthony Simons. Simons back to White, and White fumbles the ball. And the Celtics sloppy play is helping us out. The New York Knicks get the ball right back off of the bumbled pass to Derek White. Can we get the inbound, please? There we go. Tyler Kolek picked up by Peyton Pritchard. Tyler Kolek looked really solid in game 1, winning a lot of fans back over or winning them over to begin with. OG Anunoby with a good drive. Towns gives him the chance. Anunoby with a fadeaway jumper in the post. No good. Rebounded by the Celtics. Jaylen Brown pushing the pace. Picked up by Bridges. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard back to White. White over to Pritchard. Pritchard picked up by Towns. Jordan Clarkson. Now Pritchard, I knew he wanted this shot. Does not get the 3 ball to fall. But you could tell the play was supposed to be directed in some way, shape, or form to Peyton Pritchard. He fires from 3. No good. Knicks ball. We playing 12 tonight. I think we're going to stick to 11. Right now we're at 10 who have played. Kolek with a nice pass to Bridges. Bridges with a 3 ball. We know Mikal Bridges gonna make sure that Tyler Kolek gets that assist. And just like that, your New York Knicks take the lead. 33-30. Timeout called by Boston. And like I said, never worry when it comes to the New York Knicks' offense. Once we strap up defensively, it's a wrap. Tyler, the Creator. What up, B-Boo? Hope you're good over there. And Petty. Chat still talking about the Cassidy interview of Adam Silver. Obviously, nothing new there. There's going to be some sound bites that will be talked about from Adam Silver. But right now, we're going to focus on our New York Knicks. In-game adjustments. You know what I'm saying, bro? Heart is the problem. Shout out to Gotcha Open Gaming. He gifted a sub to Corey Sean Run. Shout out to Corey Sean Run getting the gifted sub. And shout out to Gotcha Open Gaming for gifting. Shells, what up, homie? Shout out to the Shells in the chat. He said, I need a beer. Yeah. Went from it's so over to we are so back so quick in this game. Again, welcome to the play-by-play, man. Welcome to the play. And you know what? I invite all of it. I love the drama. I love the emotions. I'm here for it all, bro. Get it, Blue Jays. Oh, that's right. Game 1 is tonight, huh? That is right. Cat is slower than molasses. Midtown Mike offense is perfect fit for Kolick. Amen, bro. Hart has played like 2 minutes this season and 2 minutes of preseason. LOL. Yeah, well. Let me stop before I get labeled a Hart hater too. Let me stop. Let me start. Like I said, Josh Hart, I just want him to play his position. I understand he's a good rebounder and a hustle guy, blah, 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 but I'm not a fan of Josh Hart at the 4, and I hate that we use him as such. That's my only issue. Other than that, I'll stop. He said, out for you. I don't know how you do it, CK, man. I'm just happy to be watching Knicks basketball. The rest is always a bonus, and you guys are a lot of fun one way or another. Drama. And it's also fun to be on the side of always believing our Knicks and getting to call out those who gave up, man. Speaking of giving up, where's old boy? Oh my goodness, my brain. Where's he at? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Oh, my brain. Help, chat, help. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, chat. I'm waiting for somebody. Damn it, I forgot his name, bro. No, I forgot his name in chat. Chat will know. KG or RGT gotta know who I'm talking about. We Knicks fans are crazy. Amen. That's it, bro. That's it. Nah, he was a chatter last year, notorious for saying it was over in the first quarter and disappearing when the Knicks would come back last season. It's gonna come back to me. His name's gonna come back to me, bro. Mikal Bridges, the jump pass, and OG Anunoby hit triangle way too early. For whatever reason, OG jumped up with Mikal Bridges, and Bridges gets the turnover. Mike Brown don't play. Y'all need to see the video of him going off against the Kings team. Yeah. No, KG wasn't hit. No, yeah, he'll come back to me, bro. Or he'll show up. One of the two's going to happen. I forgot his name. Town. Oh, yeah, man, you're getting sloppy here. Town's trying to make the outlet pass, but it gets tipped and goes out of bounds. Or he just misses altogether. Out of bounds. Going to be Celtics ball. Wemby is for sure a problem. Yeah. Wembanyama, look, man, tall players always scare me, especially with that kind of build. But until anything, hopefully nothing bad happens, but until something happens, yeah, he is a monster, bro. 33-33 is the score. Big three ball there from the Boston Celtics. 8:20 remaining in this first half. Knicks are 7 of 17 from three, as the Celtics have made 6 from the three-point line. Towns picked up. He's thinking about it, trying to dictate some offense. He's forcing the pass to OG. Luckily, tipped right back to him. Towns throwing up a floater. No good. Thought he was fouled. But now here comes the Celtics 5-on-4. Pritchard can't get the pass to get where he wanted to. Kolek doing a great job there defensively. Shout out to Tyler Kolek with the active hands defensively. We like that. We like that. And we're seeing Yabusele checking in for Towns. No Huck Porty so far in this game. I'm assuming, no, I wouldn't even say, I was going to say I'm assuming because of the matchups, but I think Huck Porty can match up fine against Keta, or however you say his name. That being said, you can't leave these three balls so wide open. That's another wide open three hit by Derek White. We just saw Hauser hit one not too long ago. New York Knicks just leaving them wide open for three. Deuce McBride getting ready to check in as OG Anunoby goes up against Hauser, drawing the contact. No good, but will get 2 free throws. OG Anunoby looking to take that next step in his career. We saw him be a solid scorer for us last year. A little inconsistent in some spots, but so far this season, OG showing that he has that ability. OG Anunoby to the line for 2. Anthony says, patience. I preach patience. Amen. OG Anunoby to the line, hitting the first one. Anunoby looking to cut the lead down to 1 by making the second free throw. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. Man, we're sitting at 500 in the building. Game 2 of the season. And OG making his free throws. Like seeing made free throws by the New York Knicks. Deuce does not check in. I'm assuming Deuce checking in for OG Anunoby. Derek White pulls up off of the screen, and golly, that's a miss as that hit the corner of the rim. Tyler Kolek, nice bounce pass to Yabu. Yabu with the pass over to Clarkson. Clarkson, heavily contested.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah, the Jordan Clarkson experience, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to need him to hit those a little bit more consistently, or else he going to be in campaign territory. if he going to keep taking those and not make them, he going to be in campaign territory, bro. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man, great block by Mikal Bridges on the other side. Bridges been a defensive guru here in the first 2 games. Look at Kolek. What a move. What a finish. Kolek getting the layup on the left side with ease. Taking the lead right back for the New York Knicks. Hauser finding Derek White. White with the fake. White picked up by Clarkson. Back to Hauser. Hauser back to White. White wants this matchup with Jordan Clarkson. Gets the pass to Hauser. Hauser can't hold on to it. Kolek tries to save it. Instead hits it off the referee. And it's out of bounds. But look at the hustle from the second-year guard, Tyler Kolek. I like it, man. Looking good. Look at him, man. Look at Tyler, man. I guarantee you if that referee wasn't there, he saved that ball. That referee ruined that play. I ain't going to lie. I think Kolek might have saved that if referee wasn't there. What a floater from the big fella. No good. Rebounded by Deuce. Deuce taking the place of OG Anunoby. Real small lineup. Yabusele, the 5, excuse me. Bridges probably at the 4 with this lineup. Yabusele gets the offensive board, gets fouled in the process. Yo, man, I'm so sorry, bro. I love these 2K-esque lineups by Mike Brown. If I'm in a minority, cool. But it's like, this is what you're supposed to do in the regular season, man. Nothing should be set yet, bro. It shouldn't be like, nothing should be formulaic. We need to know who can do what. Let everybody play a bit of everything. Mike Brown said he was going to get funky, and he sure has been doing it. Here from Mr. Brown as a 3-ball goes up from Kolek. No good. Tipped out from Yabusele, and that's what his value is, man. Yabusele might not be the biggest guy, but he will give you a hustle play from time to time, especially on the boards. Second offensive board there by Yabusele, giving us a third opportunity. Clarkson fouled by the Celtics. He said, big facts, the time to experiment. That's what I'm saying, man. It's game 2, bro. We got to see who does what. Exactly, CK. It was going back and bounce for a quick break. If the referee wasn't there, I completely agree. It would have. Yabusele, like I said, let my guy figure it out. Yabusele does a bit of everything. At the 5, making that 3-ball, extending the lead to 4, man. Look, I'm gonna have fun this year, bro. I'm gonna have fun this year, man. We seeing names playing other positions. We got our young guys out here getting opportunities to thrive. Like, I'm having fun this year, bro. I'm having, look, y'all not gonna take my joy this year, bro. We gonna have fun, man. He said BBL Selly for 3. Y'all not gonna do that to Yabu this year, bro. Especially at the beginning of the season. Amen, Frank. We're gonna get mad every time we see Kolek play because we know he could have got some minutes. Oh, Gamba, bro, 1,000%, bro. What kind of sell was that? Gonzalez trying to say, hey, he should get a flopping call for that. Solid screen from Yabusele. Once again, Yabusele fighting, getting another offensive rebound for the Knicks. Bridges finding Brunson. Brunson can't get past Quetta. We got a wide open 3 this time from McBride, and McBride can't get it. Yabusele fighting again, and look at Yabusele showing why we went after him. Hustle plays by Yabusele. That is 3 offensive boards. Are they going to reward him? No, they're not going to reward as an offensive rebound, but 3 of them by the big fella. I ain't gonna call it. Oh, look at Bridges, the easy layup. Some contact there, but no call. Knicks up by 6. Oh, Bridges with the steal. Fast break. Deuce going all the way. Getting cute with it. Draws the contact. And the chat is calling for him to have slammed the ball. Deuce McBride going with the finesse, drawing the contact. And free throws coming up. Look at Mikal Bridges, man. We getting hustled. The Knicks right now playing some defense. Here we go. Amazing, CK. Young players allowed to play and develop, experimenting with combinations. It's like we have a balance. What's that? I'll take one even further as Deuce makes the first free throw. It's like we're playing modern day basketball in 2025. What a concept. What a concept. A fast pace? What? What? No drop coverages? What? It's just nice, bro. We made adjustments, Randy. We made adjustments. 44-36 is the score. 4:45 remaining in this first half. Celtics now reeling a little bit as the Knicks have been thriving. Hauser for another 3. That looked good, but it was short. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson finding Clarkson. Oh, I like that pull from Clarkson. Oh, I like that pull from Clarkson. Clarkson getting one of these. Jordan Clarkson. Great. First of all, what a find there from Jalen Brunson. Clarkson doing what he's been doing, earning his keep. And look at our new signees, Yabusele and Clarkson, getting it done. I love this team, y'all. like, I love this team, y'all. This is fun, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we were trailing by almost 10 points. And, well, I mean, some of y'all were still losing your mind a little bit. But, like, it was still positive vibes because you just know that we still can get back in this game, man. I love this team, man. I love this team, bro. I love this team, man. We having fun. The Jordan, yeah, B-Mills, the Jordan Clarkson experience, bro. 1 minute he up there throwing up nonsense where I'm almost about to call him campaign. Next thing, he is hitting a beautiful transition three. The Jordan Clarkson experience, bro. Highest lead in the game so far. Let's go. Talk to him, SCM, excuse me. CK, just like I said yesterday, their vibe looks different. Amen, William. Amen. KG, who we talking about? Who did? You talking about? I think he talking about Hart. He talking about Hart. It was because of Hart. Oh no, man. Yeah. Look, bro. I'll be the voice of reason. Let's let Hart figure out how this offense works too. Let's see how he develops in this offense too. All right. Before I get crazy with y'all, man, let's give him a chance, man. He ain't even played much preseason. He ain't even played much regular season due to the back issues. He is dealing with back issues still. Let's give him a second, all right? Though I might not all the way disagree, I do also believe let's give him a chance to get it going with this offense too. See, I check my last, bro. The nerve of some Knicks fans saying we spent too much on the bridge. Oh, Frank, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me read that again. He said the nerve of some Knicks fans saying we spent too much on the bro. Ain't up, man. They tried to say I was doing too much, that I was fake fanning over Mikal Bridges, and I knew the whole time that he was a bad trade, and I'm just doing this just to get, man, look. Problem is some of y'all just short-sighted. That's the issue. But look, man, my guy Mikal doing it through his play. Really happy about that pickup, man. And I'm glad he's going to stick around long term. Magic, look away, Magic, Magic. Don't look, Magic. I have the DeLorean CK. I know you're in the future. I get it. It must be nice to be in the future. I know. And here come the Knicks. Full court pressure here from Deuce McBride. You saw Yabusele also communicating with Deuce, letting him know what is on the way. Good switch there between Deuce and Jalen Brunson. Anthony Simons trying to get to his spot. Again, a good switch there between the two, but they get the matchup they want. Jalen versus Jalen. Bridges there to help just in case. Beautiful help, but Simons open for the three. Simons firing the three. That's no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Knicks on the break. Brunson picked up from Tillman. Looking around. Sidestep. Thought about it. Pass out to Yabusele. Yabu going right back to Brunson. Trying to set a screen for Brunson to get him open. Brunson takes a little while to use it. Brunson on the drive. Oh, a lot of contact. And one. What patience by Jalen Brunson. Look at JB. I was going to say, I think he's bleeding because he does get hit right across the face. Yeah, I think it looked like he was bleeding there from the nose, but we're going to see. But look at the Capitan. Oh, no, he's not bleeding. I thought he was bleeding. Looked like he was. Look at my captain go, bro. Look at my captain go. Free throw to put us up by 14 and extend the lead. Clyde is somewhere proud right now. Look at the box out from Deuce. Right. Jaylen Brown didn't know what to do with Big Booty. Y'all, I'm not going to let y'all start calling him that, bro. B-Mills. No, I am objecting to that nickname immediately, bro. I don't like it. BBO, y'all, I don't like it, bro. Hell no, I'm not going to let y'all do Yabu like that, bro. No, I'm not letting y'all do it like that, bro. No, bro. CK, it's time to get the straps. Belt to ass right now. Amen, bro. Don't let up. Do not let up. Do not let up. Amen. Shut up. Oh, here now. YouTube chat join it. I'm not letting y'all do that to Yabusele, bro. I'm not letting y'all do that, bro. You let my man be, bro. Let my man be, bro. Hey, that's crazy, bro. Well, you said, let's vote on it? Nah, hell no, because y'all go. I know what y'all gonna do. No, I'm not putting it to no vote. I'm not doing it, bro. BPL Selly. No. Man, let me get back to the game. Peyton Pritchard to the line for 2 free throws. Makes the first one. As OG and Towns jump back in after some great minutes from Clarkson and Yabusele. I'm assuming Yabu was the other one that came out. Deuce McBride also checking out. I'm not sure for who. They got the Pritchard cam on right now. Trying to see what the lineup is. It might be Hart. Tibbs might be trying to go with the former Tibbs lineup. I'm trying to see, but they're stuck on Peyton Pritchard, bro. I don't care. It is Hart. I did predict it right. And yeah, Mike Brown going with the Tibbs special lineup. Jalen Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, and Towns. Let's see. Like I said, let's see how Hart looks with this 5. Towns. Oh, you better shoot that. Towns, though, with the nice fake. Short on the 3 ball. Oh, there goes Hart with the rebound early. He had a shot there, turns it down to get it to Brunson. Brunson finding Towns. He likes the matchup. Double team on the way. Gets fouled, and now Towns goes to the line for 2. Good feed by Brunson. CK, the question of the year, 4-minute mark with blowouts. Wait, what you mean, Randy? Wait, what question? I missed it. The chat has spoken, CK. I'm not listening, bro. And I'm not listening, bro. I'm looking the other way. Yes, I vote yes on BBL. I'm looking the other way, bro. BBL Yabby is wild. Yabusele is outright. Yep. No, I'm looking the other way, bro. I'm not playing. Don't y'all dare bring this to post game either, bro. I'm looking the other way, bro. What up, is Jesse? What's up? Shout out to Twitch Fan TV. Diabolical indeed, game on. I'm looking the other way, bro. I'm looking the other way, bro. Sims Hive is a lifestyle, KG, bro. We ain't gonna let it go, man. Although, KG, Sims would probably rock in this offense, man. I'm sorry to say it, bro. We can say that about a lot of former Knicks. RJ Barrett. Big 3 there for the Boston Celtics. 42-52, 10-point game. 2:45 remains in this first half. Knicks lead now down to 10. Knicks cannot let up. Great matchup here as Towns has Pritchard on him. Can he take advantage? He tries, but he overshoots the easy shot over the smaller defender. Now here comes the Celtics. Pass there to Brown. Brown finding, I keep wanting to say Horford, but that's Tillman. Tillman, though, making the 2 and back to a single-digit game. Jalen Brunson going right at Brown. Oh, what move. Right-handed. Can't get the and 1. But what a move. Jalen Brunson on Jalen Brown draws the contact and has an opportunity to extend the lead back to 10. He said CK ain't about a democracy. Post game, we bringing BBL Selly up. Nope. And I'm gonna make sure it is not seen, bro. I'm gonna do like the I'm gonna do like the government, bro. I'm about to mute or ban anybody that bring it up. No, I'm playing. I'm just messing. Chef Gunn, shout out to you for joining the franchise. Appreciate you. Welcome. Or rejoining. It looks like you're rejoining with the logo you got next to your name. Welcome back. Still think we can win this game in slight, comfortable fashion. Yes, sir. I mean, to expect the Celtics not to push back is a little crazy. I know we're having fun, but Boston's still going to have some sort of pushback. It's just about how we handle it. All right, now we're going to see. Chat saying that Cat needs to stop going after those double teams. Stop driving. Hauser missing that 3. Look at Hart on that rebound. He rose above everybody. Hart's headband messed up. Goes up for a wild take. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Brunson. Extra pass to OG. Shoots it with contact. Misses the 3. Rebounded by Towns. Towns forces some contact. And he about to get himself a take if he ain't careful. You got the call, Towns. Chill. Jaylen Brown, not a fan of that call, but I think it is the right one if you ask me. Brown shaking his head saying, nah. No, definitely, yeah, contact there. You could argue it was before the shot. I'll give you that conversation, but definitely contact from Jaylen Brown. Towns to the free throw line, gets the first one to fall, but Something's happening here. Not entirely sure what's going on. Brown is pointing and yelling at somebody. I think he's yelling at Fat Joe. Jason Tatum out here trying to go for the Jey Uso mullet look like. Jason Tatum over there, recovering swiftly. I do expect to see Jason Tatum at some point this season, probably towards the end of the year, but we'll see where the Celtics are even at, if it makes sense for that to happen. But right now, Karl-Anthony Towns extends the lead to 12 after 2 free throws. Golly, that fit is ugly, though. I'm sorry, Tatum. I tried, bro, but golly, what are you wearing, brother? Psychedelic, baby. Pass out to Pritchard. Pritchard step back 3 over Mikal Bridges. That's way short. Hart has numbers if he wants to use it. Brunson will alley-oop. And look at the fast break play by the Knicks. The Villanova 3 for the fast break 2. 25-8 run for the New York Knicks in the last 6.5 minutes. Shout out to Prime with the great stat. Another turnover for the Celtics. Hart does not know where to go. He had numbers. He missed OG. Towns going all the way. And 1. And your New York Knicks are having fun. Towns heard you say, stop driving, stop attacking. And he said, hold my beer. This is the greatest sample size of what the Mike Brown offense, or what he envisions the offense to be. This is what you do. Get a defensive stop, get a rebound, and you're already down the court. Both of those great examples of what Mike Brown wants to bring to the New York Knicks, and thank God. And that's the reason why you go 10 deep, 11 deep, because you're going to be playing fast throughout the entirety of the game. Right now, though, we're getting to see a 5 that we've been very accustomed to, and they're even buying in on this new offense with 2 fast break buckets. And the Tillman pass right to OG. OG Anunoby with that Hall of Fame interceptor gets the steal. Anunoby back to Brunson. They're slowing it down now to try and get the best shot to keep this ball rolling. 20-point game inbound, no good. Rebounded by Hart again. Hart with the rebounds. OG trying to put us up by 20. And OG 4-3. 20-point game for the Knicks. Thanks to Ogu Gua. 17 points or 17 seconds left. 14 second chance points for the New York Knicks to the Celtics 2. We like that here. Hart fouling Brown. Towns signaling to get subbed out, though. Maybe he should have stopped driving because he is signaling, showing some pain on that quad. You saw him pointing at it, so, we are having fun, but maybe Towns needs to chill out. He does sub out early. It looks like Bridges and OG both coming out early as well, with only 7 seconds remaining in this first half. Yabusele, Shamit, and Deuce checking back in. Oh, my goodness. Hart falls for it. And Brown. Great move from Brown, but blows the floater as your New York Knicks are up by 20 points going into the second half. A 22-point first quarter followed by a monstrous 42-point second quarter. 42 points. We damn near outscored the Celtics in this game alone in the second quarter. Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in, man. The Celtics have 44 for the game. Knicks scored 42 in the second quarter. We here, man. The dog is out tonight. OG is balling. Yes, OG Anunoby making it look easy. 10 points, 2 rebounds, a steal in this one. A steal that was gifted to him, by the way, by the Celtics. Both, once again, Wingstop at it yet again, though, with some great defensive stops. But statistically, we're seeing 3 steals combined. Mikal Bridges with 2, OG with 1, and a block again by Mikal Bridges, looking like the defensive mastermind that we were accustomed to in Phoenix. Karl-Anthony Towns, though he had a little bit of tightness, as he just admitted to Cassie Huberth, he had a little bit of tightness, but he still had himself a great first half. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 40% from the field, but more importantly, 60% from the three. Love to see that. Jalen Brunson, a lot more steady than game one. 11 points, 3 for 8 from the field. Still yet to find a 3-ball in this game, but 5 for 5 from the free throw. Jalen Brunson steadily getting his offense going. But more importantly to me, I'm looking at the bench. I love what we got out of our new signees. Jordan Clarkson, 2 big threes in that first half. Yabusele, a monster on the boards, along with Josh Hart with 6 rebounds, 4 of them offensive. Combined 10 rebounds between Yabusele and Josh Hart off of the bench. Great production we're seeing here from everybody. And yeah, man, what a half. What a half of basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the play-by-play with your boy CK2K here. First half is in the books. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like this stream and check out manscaped.com where you can get up to 15% off of your next purchase with free shipping just by using that promo code KFTV. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let me catch up with chat, bro. We look good. He said, CK, you might have to retire that James Bond sound. It's too loud. Hold on. I think I can turn it down. I think I can. It said it's a jump scare. Hold on. I think I can turn it down. Hold on. We can. Oh, yeah. You know what? It is at full volume. Let me put that thing down to 50%. Let's see. Let's see how 50% sounds. Let's see how 50. That's not that loud. That's better, right? That's about as loud as it. Yeah, that's about the same volume as the air horn. We good? We good? Let me know, chat. Let me know if that one's a little bit more. That one's a little bit more doable. He said no testimonials. Right. Let me know. That gotta be better, bro. Eardrum like Bing Bong. All right, my fault. That's got to be a better volume, right? It's still loud? That's still loud for y'all? All right, I'll put it down to 40, but that's the lowest I'm going for y'all, bro. Yeah, Gamba's saying it's fine. All right, look, for some of y'all old ears or Gen Z ears, whichever it is, I brought it down to 40%. We'll see how y'all do in the second half. We'll see. We'll see how y'all do. Okay, can we not have a third quarter of doom? Please, pretty, please. B-Mill speaking facts. Crazy how Brown is one of the highest paid players in the NBA, in the association. He put the A, I like that. Facts. It's not loud, CK. All right, bet. Loud but necessary, bet. I put it down to 40. You know, I'll put it to 40. He said, dude said, nah, crank it up. Oh, shoot. My ears hurt. All right, I'm sorry. Queen says crank it up. Queens ain't bothered by it. All right, I'm going to put it at, we're going to leave it at 50%, and we'll see how y'all feel second half. We'll see how y'all feel second half, bro. We'll see how y'all feel second half, man. Where we at, man? We sitting with 600 viewers in the building for the play-by-play here on YouTube. Twitch, Fan TV, holding it down. Love the steady conversation. Shout out to those viewing over on X if you are. Also Facebook, we appreciate you. We are across the board for the play-by-play, back in full effect, having a great time, man. Our New York Knicks looking good. Leading scorer for the night so far is Karl Anthony Towns, playing one-legged, but does not look that way until he needed to call out because a little bit of tightness is what he told Cassie Hilberth. Looking at the stats, man, I'm looking at the assist game right now. We got 16 total assists as a team to the Celtics 10. We got the rebounding has been impeccable. We got 12 offensive rebounds. We have a total of 33 rebounds, 12 of them offensive. Josh Hart, you know, though the scoring might not be back yet, he might be still trying to find himself 1 for 5 in this offense. One thing is for sure, he will be there for the rebound, and it's been effective tonight. 4 offensive rebounds for Hart, 2 for Yabusele, 2 for Towns, and Anunoby with a split with 1 offensive, 1 defensive. Yeah, the rebounding for the New York Knicks has been great. So much so that it has led to the Knicks having 16 second chance points in this game. Yeah, man. 12 to their 4. We're 10 rebounds over them. Yeah, it's great. Great stuff, man. Sorry, I'm just blown away by our stat sheet, bro. This is man, I can't stress it enough. And here's the best stat of them all, chat. Here's the best stat of them all. The Knicks are 14 of 15 from 3.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Did y'all hear me? The New York Knicks are 14 of 15 from 3. Since when? Since when? From the free throw line, not 3. From the free throw line. Free throw line. Sorry, I said 3. I got so excited. Free throw line from free is what I meant to say. Since when, bro? I'm so used to us being like, the Knicks, we shooting 70% from the free throw tonight. We are shooting 93% from the free throw line tonight. I said 3, I meant free throw. My fault, chat. I got too excited. Our sole miss from the free throw line comes from Karl Anthony Towns off of that and one early on in the game. But 14 of 15 from the free throw line, they're free. And we getting done here tonight, man. Proud of my team. We just got a super from Cliff. Shout out to Cliff. With the $5 super said, if you kept using the proximity mines in multiplayer mode, you was a cornball. Temple was the best stage of out here. Oh my gosh. Yo, Temple was tough. No, I agree. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Complex. Complex is the one that's overrated. My cousin, the older generation right before me, whatever generation that is, the one right before me that loved Complex, F them. Temple was 100% the best. And I like remote mines over proximity mines. I liked controlling. I liked planting the seed and standing and waiting and then pressing the button myself. It's probably the same thing, but proximity mines are too cheap because you can leave them and run. Nah, I want to stand there and see it happen, bro. I was a remote mines guy. But appreciate the $5 Super Cliff. Appreciate you, man. It's the second game. It's okay. Yeah. This is what I get for missing the preseason. I shouldn't have big timed and sat the whole preseason, bro. I should have played at least got 1 rep in the preseason, right? This is on me, man. We having all these problems because I missed the preseason, bro. Next year we're gonna get a rep in the preseason. Nah, it's great. Turn it up. See, Game Hunter said the same thing. Turn it up. Unk is happy with that. Facts. What's good, Roman? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Dirk is on Prime. Yep, he is there. Yo, the Heat is killing Memphis. Oh, yeah. That's right. We got to do our halftime check-in on the other scores. But before that, Chuck D in the building. $10 super says, salute CK, smashing Stan Van Gundy, voice box again. Appreciate you, Chuck. I appreciate you. We having fun, man. CK2K with the Joel Embiid style rap. Hey, man. You're right. No, I can't even lie. Yeah, I shouldn't have big time the preseason. We should have got a rep or 2 in the preseason. You're right. Yeah, score updates. I got you, Randy. Let's look across the NBA right now. We got the Bucks versus the Raptors. That one is almost done. I said at the top that the Raptors have been my dark horse for the East this season. I think they're going to be a play-in team that could do something, maybe even steal one of those lower Eastern Conference spots. But right now they're trailing by 1 against Milwaukee, 110-109. Still about 3.5 minutes there. Team I'm not really feeling anything for is the Atlanta Hawks, and that's my Knicks fandom aside. I don't think the Atlanta Hawks are they're an oddly built team. And I think that the Trae Young experience might need to come to an end, but that's neither here nor there. Right now, they are trailing to the Orlando Magic, who I do think is a good team, 71-80. Where else are we looking? Cleveland trying to bounce back after their loss to the New York Knicks. So what do? They go against the other New York team to try and make their feelings so this is to make themselves feel a little bit better. And they're winning right now at half, 63-51. We got Pistons up by 3 against a Houston Rockets team that balled out against Oklahoma City in their opener. We'll see how that one ends. That one's still in the first half. And golly, Miami 74-40 with 4 minutes remaining in the first half.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
No way, yeah.
And oh my goodness. San Antonio playing against the Pelicans. The San Antonio Spurs had a great opener. The Pelicans, though, a team that could sneak up with a healthy, thin Zion. We'll see. Mavericks up 17-9 against the Wizards. And the interesting game is the Blazers and the Warriors, because of all the shenanigans that have happened in the last, 32 hours? And not even that. It's probably like, 24? Maybe 24 and some change, right? But seeing the Trailblazers, who a team I was really excited to watch, but they got to deal with all the other nonsense with, with Chauncey Billups and all that. He was doing a great job with that young team, but we're going to see how they look under Tiago Splitter. It's going to be interesting. But they're about to play up against the Warriors right now, and that's all I got right now for the scores. But, yeah, that Miami Heat Grizzlies score is insane. Insane. Sheesh. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We sent a 600 in the chat. Oh, Cliff, another one. $5 super said, I'm supporting a black-owned business out here. Shout out to Wait, what happened, Dill? What did Dill say? Dill saying something crazy in the chat? Appreciate the $5 super. What did Dill say in the chat? Dill say something crazy? I missed it, bro. I ain't even gonna look for it. But I'm with Cliff, bro. I'm with Cliff. Dill, what'd you say, Dill? Dill, what you say, man? Why you got Cliff going at you, Dill? What'd you say, bro? What'd you say, dog? The Shells don't think anyone ever. Wait, what? Dame player coach coming. Right. John Morant grenade game. Yeah, facts. Hey, yo, when Trae Young coming back to the Garden, I want war. Amen, bro. Yeah, that Trae Young experience, man. He's just not a number one. Peace and love. Trae Young is just not a number one. He said Memphis were favored. Yeah, they were. Memphis, because they're healthy, right? I don't know, man. The John Morant experience too. But no, John Morant's still a solid leader. But yeah, the Trae Young, man, he's just not a number one, in my humble opinion. I know it's rich coming from a Knicks fan because of the history with us and them, but that's how I feel. What do you think the Celtics are planning right now? Tanking or hopeful for the playoffs? I think they're still trying to be hopeful because the Eastern Conference is so bleh. I think the Celtics are still trying to be in the running in a hope that Jason Tatum returns in the latter half of the season, and then they can just try and go with it with what they got. No, I don't think they're tanking. I don't think there's a tanking thing in Boston. So, no, I don't think they're tanking. Chauncey is finished. He's messing with the mom. Yeah, we're going to see what happens there, man. He said Jaw's a prankster. Porzingis has pause. What? Pasha? I believe that. See what I'm telling you. Those unicorn players, if your name is not Kevin Durant, those unicorn players don't do it for me. I hope Wembanyama is the exception. I hope Wembanyama goes a full 20 years being the most dominant player we've seen in basketball. But those unicorn-esque builds that try and play like guards, man, they scare me, bro. I can't co-sign them, bro. They scare me, man. Anyway, second half about to begin as the New York Knicks are they should be starting with the ball, right? Because Boston won the tip. So it should be New York ball. It is New York ball. Looking to see if Mike Brown stuck with the same starting five. I see Brunson, Bridges. Yep, same starting five. Brunson, Bridges, Deuce, OG, and Towns seems to be fine. Rubbed some Sand on the quad, and he is back to it. Towns with the sidestep, trying to get it back to Brunson. Brunson using the screen. Brunson has the paint to himself. Great double team by the Celtics, getting the steal and a shot clock violation for the New York Knicks. Wait till he gets muscular. I'm hoping so. Look, that's not ill will. I like Wemby. I just tell you, that build scares me. I don't care who it is. But yeah, I hope he pulls a Giannis, right? Puts on the muscle, because the workouts I see that he does, it's more to help his body be used to the movement, which I think is great. There's a word for it. I can't think of what the word is. But yeah, if he puts on the muscle like Giannis is probably the best example, then I'm sure he'll be just fine. It scares me, man. That type of build scares me, bro. It scares me. Third quarter of doom, no wisdom. We're not speaking that into existence. B. Mills already asked to not have it be that way. OG Anunoby just slipping and falling. They're playing Twister. Hauser with the 3 ball. That one goes down. And now they cut the lead to 17. Hauser, who is going to let it fly any chance he gets. Jalen Brunson picked up by Pritchard. Screen set from Towns. Brunson going around the way, finding Anunoby. Anunoby firing from 3. That one no good. And Pritchard, the smallest guy on the court, gets the rebound. Directing the traffic, using the screen here. Bridges trying to recover. Towns having to help here. Great bounce pass. Towns recovers well. And it doesn't matter. The hook shot still goes down for Quetta. Conditioning, CK. Yeah, there's a word. There's a fancy medical word that they call his workouts. I'm not even going to try and attempt the word, but yeah. Bridges trying to save himself here as he loses the handle, gets it back. Deuce on the drive, finding a wide open OG. Missed the last one, and unfortunately will miss this one as well. Pritchard saves it to Hauser. And here we go. Doogie Hauser's brother. Some people might not know it, might not get that. The 3 players that scare you in the NBA right now, scare me as in like they're going to be scary good. The same way that his health scares me is, yeah, Wembanyama, I think long term, like the window's closing because this could be Wembanyama's year. SGA is he's just so effortless as a scorer. They could be down by 20. He just turns it on and gets everything going for that team. And I'll get back to you on the third player. I can't think of a third player off the top of my head right now. Wembanyama, yeah, it's like those young guys, man. Used to be Luka, but the Lakers just are trash. As Hauser from way downtown, timeout needs to be called as the lead gets cut down to 12. Hauser with 2 big threes. That one from the Chase logo on Madison Square Garden. Under Madison Square Garden, excuse me. Gee whiz. Hauser feeling himself. Timeout called by the Knicks. Yeah, I can't think of a third player. I don't like saying players scare me. They're scary good. How about that? I don't know if they scare me. Because I'll take my Knicks against anybody, but they're scary good. Those are 2 different things. You know what I mean? I'll come back to you about a third player. Luka used to always be that one, and Luka still has that ability. It's just on that team, Luka could go out there and drop about 55, and the Lakers are still going to lose by like 15. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'll get back to you on that third guy. Yeah, scary good. See, it's funny. You knew exactly what I meant at SCM. Like, they don't scare me like with the Knicks, but they're scary good talent. Yeah. So I'll go Wembanyama, SGA for sure. And Luka would always be my other one, but that Laker team, man, it don't matter. He can do all those theatrics and they still gonna get their ass beat. Third quarter of no damn energy. Third quarter of doom seeming to fill its moniker so far as the Knicks 20-point lead quickly evaporates to 12. Mike Brown trying to save the day by calling the timeout now to get the Knicks back on track. But the third quarter of doom, can the Knicks just escape that damn nickname, or is that just who we are? I don't know, man. BJ Hedgecombe, Rookie of the Year, I think so. I still feel like, what's his name? Dallas. Why is his name? my brain. I'm on Knicks mode, so I can't really think of other players in my head. Oh my God. Old boy from Dallas. I still think he's gonna have a good season this year. I like his fit with that system. Obviously, debut was a tough debut. I think he's gonna be fine, man. But yeah, VJ, if you're not careful, bro, he playing like he been there before. I saw someone compare him to Dwayne Wade in the sense of just how he looks like a pro already in his rookie year, and I completely agree with that. That's a good comp. Yeah, Cooper Flag. Yeah. Sorry, his name escaped me, but y'all knew who I was talking about. The only reason why I think VJ might slow down a little bit is just I wonder what his usage look like when the Sixers are quote unquote healthy. Like, is he still gonna get those same looks, those same touches? Because Cooper Flag, he in the rotation regardless. Like, he is that position. That is him. It is gonna be him and Davis. It is gonna be him with Lively. You know what I mean? Like Coop gonna get those touches. But what does VJ's touches look like when they're quote unquote healthy? I don't know. That's the only thing. I like Ace Bailey too. It's just, he gonna get a lot of shots up, but I don't know. The most ready-made rookie ever, Penny Hardaway. That's another good pull. Very true. Bro, yeah, man. Him and Shaq off rip, bro. That was fun. Karl Anthony Towns trying to help the Knicks clean this thing up. Bridges extra pass to Deuce. Deuce thought about it. Fakes it. Step back pull. And Deuce not having the best three-point shooting night, but that one goes down here in the second half, saving the Knicks from drowning a little bit after the start. And Deuce McBride almost gets the steal off of another lazy Jaylen Brown pass, but unable to hold it in, out of bounds, and still going to be Celtics ball. Jaylen Brown, easy elbow pull. Yo, Jaylen Brown does not like the easy shots. That's like the third time tonight he has had an easy go and does not get it to fall. Brunson dribbles into a three ball, and welcome to the game. Jalen Brunson getting his first three ball of the night. Jaylen Brown over to Hauser. Hauser finding Quetta. Quetta holding on to that, finding Pritchard. Pritchard looking to get a shot here. Maybe not. Deuce McBride has him in prison right now with the way he is defending him. Pritchard going right. Oh, a little push off. Does it count? He will make it count. And now it's 54-70, 16-point game for the New York Knicks. McBride over to OG. OG back to Towns. Towns back out to Brunson. Brunson thought about it. Brunson extra pass to Bridges. Bridges mid-range pull. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Brunson wide open again from the corner. And Brunson back-to-back threes. Welcome back, Jalen Brunson. A quick 17 now for JB. After hitting his first 2 threes of this quarter. Second chance points. Look at the Knicks at 17 now after 14 in the first half. A 19-point game. Jaylen Brown trying to go right at OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby does a great job staying put, but Jaylen Brown, when he wants to, a solid rhythm shooter in the mid-range, but it's just so inconsistent. Queen said, crank it up. As Bridges going for the drive, but it's tipped away from Hauser. Still Knicks ball. Hit that 007 CK. I got y'all. We're going to go back and forth between that one and Bang. I like that shot. Boston took all the clock. I don't mind. Amen. Deuce McBride back over to Towns. Towns picked up by Tillman. Towns back to Deuce. Deuce thought about it. Picked up by Tillman for him. Oh, Deuce gotta like that matchup. Bridges for 3. Bridges! Welcome yourself. I think that's Bridges' first 3 of the game. That's his first attempt and first make from the three-point line for Bridges. Brown wanted that elbow shot again, but good close out there between Bridges and Towns. Now one man to beat. Brown with a risky pass. Ends up in the hands of White. White right over Deuce and throws up an air ball. Here we go. New York Knicks, man. CK, you rooting for the Dodgers? Did you out there? No. No. I am unfortunately a fan of, in y'all words, the other New York team. Shout out to my Mets. But yeah, no, I'm not rooting for the Dodgers. I got homies that are Dodgers fans, though. So we'll see. Go Dodgers. We'll see. Right now, man, the Knicks, after dropping the 20-point lead down to 12, after that timeout from Mike Brown, the Knicks been thriving since. Free throw line for Karl-Anthony Towns as he draws some more contact. Karl-Anthony Towns, 6 free throw attempts thus far. Has a chance to go 7 of 8 right now if he can make these. DNR Mafia, bro. I'm not even gonna read that as Towns makes the first of 2. I ain't even going to acknowledge this man. Oh my gosh. DNR Mafia, bro. No, RGT, don't LOL that, bro. Don't you LOL that, bro. Both free throws down for Karl-Anthony Towns, extending the lead to 22. Deuce with the steal, but that should be Knicks ball. It is, as it's off of Simons. B Mills had to come over to the chat to see it. B Mills had to come over to the chat to see it. It's okay, CK. We all can't be perfect in the sports fan realm. Deuce, great steal there. Could not hold on to it as it tips out of bounds, but it's still Knicks ball. Towns hands it off to Deuce. Deuce in the mid-range. Deuce, oh my goodness, surrounded by Green. Brunson, who hit his last 2 threes, he's thinking about getting another one here with Tillman on him. No, he's going to pull the mid-ranger. What a pull. And Jalen Brunson is on a run. 8 straight points for Jalen Brunson. RGT, dog. I hate him, bro. Oh, another steal there from OG. Knicks with numbers. Brunson with the oop. Oh, man, it was just out of Mikel's range. Not able to bring it down. Here comes the Celtics going the other way. Hauser going for another 3. That one no good. Knicks try to get cute there, but Bridges not able to bring in the alley-oop jam. And I got to read it because shout out to RGT, and that's the first miss in the last few attempts for Jalen Brunson. Hold on, we got to get this movement right now. Towns double team. He's trying to hold on to it, but it's good defense there from Boston as Boston gets the steal, moves the other way. RGT 85. Appreciate the $10 super from the homie. He said BBL Selly clapping with no hands. I hate you, dog. I hate you, dog. Making sure everybody saw it. Another turnover there, though, for the Knicks. 22-point lead. Brown going baseline. And Rev saying he dribbled out of bounds or stepped out of bounds, so it's going to be Knicks ball again after another turnover. RGT is the worst, bro. Oh, my gosh, bro. Hashtag BBL Selly, man. Y'all, this hell no, bro. Oh, man. I'm not putting 007 for that, bro. No. 80-58, man. 22-point lead for the Knicks. We're having fun. The Garden's having fun. Knicks with a comfortable lead, but as the chat would say, belt to ass, we want to keep this wire to wire. And look at Deuce McBride. It wasn't wire to wire, but Knicks want to not look back as Deuce gets a big finish there. $5 super from Ty saying, BBL Selly, I'm stand up. Jaylen Brown. Big 3-ball to stop the bleeding. Back to a 21-point lead for the New York Knicks. KG said we having fun. We are having fun. JB back to Mikal Bridges. Bridges wants to get it back to JB. Trying to look for Towns. Instead finds Deuce. Deuce fires over Brown. A lot of pushing and shoving in the paint. Towns going to win the battle as Gonzalez, peace and love, the rookie, will not get the benefit of the doubt there. And, you know, the Knicks doing well, so now they're going to make sure they show the injuries in the East. A lot of things they're talking about, but we ain't going to talk about the Knicks. Like, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. Yabusele with the ball, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, oh, Shamit doing the no-no. And they're going to call a foul on Hart. Speaking of Hart, we have a few substitutions that just happened. Josh Hart checking in. Yabusele, Shamit all coming into the game. It looks like we have one more person about to check in. I didn't get to see who it was. Yo, Prime loves these zoom-in cams. I'll tell you that. They be stuck on these zoom-in cams for a long time. I think it was Kolick that was getting ready to check in. I could be wrong. My vision is on point today, bro. So we got a full new, we got 4 out of 5 in. Mikal Bridges rocking with this second unit. Brown gets the layup right over Josh Hart like he was not there. Back to a 19-point lead for the New York Knicks. Hart now the ball handler, handing it to Shamit. Shamit back to Hart. Hart to Yabusele. Yabusele thought about it. He finds Hart. Hart can't hold it in. Yabusele gets it back. Yabusele having a hard time with Gonzalez. Now Kolick, point guard duties. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Look at the defense from Boston, and they're struggling. And they want a fresh shot clock, but the referee, I don't know, because they got a possession. That should be a fresh new shot clock for the Knicks, no? No, it looks like they're disagreeing with that, saying that it wasn't a turn of possession. So shot clock violation for the Knicks, going to be Boston ball inbound. And here comes Derek White bringing the ball up the court. Derek White finding Simons. Simons to Boucher. Boucher going to probably put it up with that nasty shot. No, he hands it off to Simons. Simons picked up by Yabusele. Yabusele trying to stay with him. Simons with a rough shot, air ball again for Boston. Hart pushes it up to Shamit. Shamit wants to pull. He risky pass to Yabusele. Terrible decision there from Shamit. We don't like that pass there. Derek White now going to make the Knicks pay. Oh, he can't get it done, but Hart's going to tip it out of bounds. They're going to call the loose ball foul, though, on Brown, so it's still Knicks ball. A lot of shenanigans going on right now. I am trying to keep up. Shenanigans all over the place. Shout out to K-Dot in the chat. I see you saying, I remember this time last year playing this team at the watch party, how myself and a whole lot of fans got our hearts crushed. And now a season later, look at us now. Amen. We look good. We look good. Iron Bear Grizz said, we really good, CK. Hold on, I lost the rest of it. We really good, CK. I'm loving the play-by-play. Appreciate you, man. KG said, calm down. Right, indeed, because the Knicks just had, I can't even keep up with how much shenanigans we had, man. We back. Kolick needs to start these possessions. I agree. Yeah, Hart was the one to start off the last two. Not a fan. Let either Bridges or Kolick have the ball. But Shamit over here throwing the ball around. Good timeout, though, as the New York Knicks about to talk it over. Holding on to a 19-point lead. Leading scorers for the New York Knicks are Brunson and Towns, as it's probably going to be a lot of games this season. Towns with 7 rebounds on top of his 18 points. Brunson, 19 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds of his own. Then after that, we're looking at Bridges and OG. OG with 10, Bridges with 12. And now it seems like Bridges taking on the rebounding role over OG. 5 rebounds for Bridges. But once again, man, the second unit getting it done on the boards. Shamit with 3. Hart with 7. Yabu with 4. As they combined 14 rebounds off of the bench. What was Yabu doing in Philly that made the Knicks want to pay him? Honestly, I think it's more his Olympic run. He did have an okay season last year, but it's really hard to take anything away from what the Sixers did during the regular season. But I'm going to be honest. I think it's more of his Olympic run the year prior that that has Yabusele still being a hot commodity. And honestly, I think he's looked great today. I think he definitely turned it around and looks a lot better here today. Hustle plays, doing a great job, giving us a chance at the rebounds on the offensive side of things. No ill will from me. I like Yabusele. I think he's going to pan out as the season goes on, and we're seeing it right now. But honestly, yeah, I think it's more of the Olympic run he had with France that has people looking at him again the last few years. Third quarter of doom. What third quarter of doom? Tell him, SEM. Next time, wait until the quarter ends though, because there's still time. So let's be careful. Let's just be a little careful. Okay. I'm loving our balanced offense. Me too, man. Yabu equals Kevin Seraphin. That is nasty work. Yo, Yabu getting killed in the chat, bro. Hey Nate, what up? He said, "What up, CK? I'm ticked off that I can't see my Knicks." Oh, you don't no Amazon Prime. Yeah, that is kind of tragic, making everyone have to have all these different sources, right? He said, "Yeah, just got a bit excited, right, bro?" I think I still got Seraphin on Xbox. Kevin Seraphin, oh my goodness, OG trying to catch a body, but there goes Yabu again with the hustle play, giving the Knicks another opportunity, trying to give them a third one, but they can't get it that time. Simon's getting it picked up by Josh Hart. Hart to Boucher, Boucher to Pritchard, Pritchard picked up by Kolek, back over to Simons. The Celtics are whizzing the ball around. Gonzalez with a step, gets the shot right around Josh Hart, who lets the rookie fly on by. Midtown Brown, yeah, I love that. Midtown Mike, that was the name, man. Midtown Mike, I like that nickname, man. Kolek with the nice crossover, finding a wide open Hart. Hart had to put it on the ground. Oh boy, block shot. Knicks getting it back. Boucher getting the block. Shamit finding Yabusele. Yabusele looking around. He's thinking about attacking. He gets the extra pass. Kolek. Is it going to count? They're waving it good, so the Kolek finish will count. I'm sure they will review that at the end of the quarter. Look good to me, but I would like to see a replay. I'm not sure Yabusele was aware of how much time was left on the shot clock, but got away with one there. Kolek with the nice reverse layup. 6 seconds left on the Celtics clock now. Simon's looking to put something up. Great defense from Kolek getting the steal. Look at Tyler Kolek growing before our eyes as a defender. OG Anunoby with the fake going right after Boucher. And the Knicks got to stop with this throwing the ball around nonsense. Knicks just tossing the ball to toss the ball. There's no real plan with the jump pass. That's why I said with the jump pass, you got to have it. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not going to count. They're going to take that back. But with the jump pass, the thing is, the jump pass is not a bad pass, but you can't just do it when you already have your mind set on going to score. It's not a good secondary decision. The jump pass needs to be used with the intention of passing the damn ball. I hate when dudes, they jump in to shoot and they realize, oh, I'm not going to make this, and then they want to pass. That's when the turnovers happen. Josh Hart's notorious for that, and OG just did that just now. There's a difference with the jump pass. As Jaylen Brown with the fadeaway jumper, no good. All I'm saying is with the Knicks, we should just stay away from the jump pass in general. I don't think we got guys with those kind of facilities. Kolek with the drive. Kolek gets grabbed, and Kolek with 27.8 left in this quarter. Should be getting some free throws. Should be. No free throws. No free throws. Yeah, it's not going to count. Oh, you mean like you're literally like Xbox friends with him? God, you played Siege with him once. That's fire. What is Kevin Seraphin? Is he back in France? What's he doing, bro? What's he up to, bro? Amen, KG. They are definitely learning to play with each other. That's a fact. That's a fact. Watching the game on mute. Glad I can help you out with that. Tyler Kolek looking to inbound here. Referee taking an awfully long time to get him the ball. Kolek going for the alley-oop, but Boucher using his wingspan to deny the play. Look at Shamit. Good defensive play from Shamit, and Brown tips it out of bounds. It's going to be Knicks ball. Brown is arguing, saying that it was tipped out by Kolek, but not enough time for the referee or the coaching staff to look at it. The Knicks right now getting away with one, because I'm pretty sure Kolek did touch that last. And look at that. Pass to Shamit. Shamit for three. That three ball should count, but they're going to call a moving screen on Towns. I hate that call. I hate that the three ball won't count, because that shot was either simultaneous with the foul or after the foul. Let me see. See? That's simultaneous with the shot. I hate that call, bro. And also, a bit of a flop, but it is what it is, man. I hate that call, man. Karl-Anthony Towns continuing his boneheadedness when it comes to fouling. Boucher is going to go to the line to get his side checked out. 5 seconds remain in the quarter. 82-65, an ugly close to this third quarter. And Brown not able to make the fadeaway jumper. Knicks escape with a 17-point lead to go into the fourth quarter. Not the best ending to that quarter, but it could have been worse. We turned a 20-point lead into a 17-point lead. Can't get too upset with that. A game of runs. Knicks look good in the middle part of that quarter. Could not close out the same way. Knicks leading 82-65. Can we please just close this game out with a W and not have to worry about any more theatrics going forward? Shout out to the 600 of you guys on the YouTube side of things viewing the play-by-play. Shout out to Twitch holding it down. Magic said, I can't wait for the but we ain't have Tatum Celtics versus referees post. Oh, you know it is coming. That's why I'm going to ignore them. Yeah, they did not count it. 20-point lead went down to a 12-point lead, went back to around to 24, I think. Now 17. Just got to close them out early in the fourth. Amen. Cat needs therapy on his odd, impulsive behavior. Mike Brown needs to bench him. He's an idiot every game. Stupid fouls to Cowboys. Standing her ground on her feelings for Karl-Anthony Towns, but she is dead right on Towns and his foolish fouls. Ty said Taylor Rooks makes me feel some type of way. There you go. Salute, CK. Let's go, Knicks. Rare edition in the building. What up, homie? We hear Knicks looking to try and go 2-0 on the season. Keeping my eyes on the Cavaliers. Oh, yeah, Cavaliers going to spank up the Nets, bro. How long till the Nets? You think, who getting the win first, the Nets or the Jets? Comment below. I'm over here talking like my team ain't got only one win for the season, bro. I'm over here talking big like my team don't have just one win on the season. Hawks and Magic down to the wire. 2-point game. The Hawks with a 2-point lead. If the Magic go ahead and blow this one, then we might have to start thinking about that team, you know? Appreciate the $2 super from JD or LD. Shout out to our boy JD, but LD with a $2 super said, fun fact, Jaylen Brown makes $60 million a year, $300 million. Yeah. Brad Stevens, you know, decisions. You know what I'm saying? And the funny, I like Jaylen Brown. I've said it before. I like him for what he could be, but because he's a Celtic, because he talks stupid, you know, it don't make him too likable. Sorry, I want to like Jaylen Brown. What I wanted to say, but also, yeah, man, he don't play like he worth that money. Brad Stevens, I think, was just staying loyal to his guy. But you know what? Hey, LD, you know what the beauty of it is? Not our problem. You know what I'm talking about? Not our problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, ain't our problem. We ain't over here overpaying people. Matter of fact, our players over here taking discounts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mikal Bridges. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. We taking discounts over here. You know what I'm talking about? We taking discounts over here. It's his birthday today, too. Hell yeah, brother. Anthony Simons with the ball. Knicks with the lineup right now to start this fourth quarter as Pritchard starts with a 3. Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Kolek, Deuce McBride. I think I saw a starter, Karl Anthony Towns, and who is the 5th man as it's probably Shamet? No, Bridges. We have 2 starters on the floor, Towns and Bridges. Deuce steps into that 3 ball. That one is way strong. Towns with the rebound. Towns thinks about it. Towns puts one leg up, misses the mid-ranger. Here come the Celtics. 14-point game now. Peyton Pritchard wants to get around Kolek. Kolek doing a good job staying with him, but the referee not going to let Kolek play aggressive there. They call the foul on Tyler Kolek. He said as a Jets fan since 85, that's cold, CK, and Nets. That's my favorite comment of the night. He said, that's cold, CK, and the answer's Nets. That's great. Gonzalez, though. Here we go. Here we go. Knicks cannot get comfortable. Back to a 12-point game. The Celtics now starting to hunker down here defensively. Knicks need to calm it down on the turnovers and the fouls and get back to what was working. Tyler Kolek, right on cue, turnover, fast break play, Gonzalez extra pass, good block from Deuce, and now the Knicks have numbers if they use this well. Clarkson pulls from 3. Clarkson no good, rebounded by Towns. Towns can get the putback. Towns struggling in the paint. He goes back up with some nonsense, gets the foul called, and what are we witnessing with our eyes, people?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Oh. Towns down there stat padding. Luckily gets an opportunity at the free throw line. But my Lord, it's getting rough for our New York Knicks. Ties, $5 super set. We stomping all our ops this year. Revenge tour. You get a $5 super? Yes, sir. Chat is going after Towns for struggling to even go up for a dunk on any of those. He said, is that our first what the hell sound in the new season? Oh, we had 2 of them this game already, B Mills. We had 2 of them this game. We had 2 of them. Towns making both free throws back to a 14-point game. Knicks me bound Towns. The Knicks cannot take their foot off the gas. They did that a little bit here to start off this fourth quarter. Anthony Simons, he baited Towns to get to his spot with ease. Gets that to fall back to a 12-point game. Tyler Kolek, good job using the screen. Bridges hands it off to Deuce. Deuce does not want to go to the rim. He had him. Steps back out and passes it away. Towns now for 3 and a huge big time 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to a 15-point game. Peyton Pritchard over to Derek White. White trying to find Gonzalez, but good defense here from Kolek and Deuce. And they're going to call a foul on Deuce there. That should be on the shot, and Derek White might have gotten some free throws off of that interesting call. I don't know how I feel about that. That was a quick-ass call, but interesting call, man. to Cowboys. She is staying strong on the Towns hate. What is Brown doing? Brunson has been sitting for 8 minutes. I mean, it's been working. It's fine. No need to. Again, we're not doing this. Isn't last season. We're not playing 40 minutes a game. Brunson gonna get in there to close the game. Right now, it's the Towns show. Feeding Towns. Let Towns run the show. And right when I say that, Towns almost throws the ball away. Kolek throws the ball away. Right as I said that. Anthony Simons drawing the contact there. It looks like it's on Clarkson. And it is now, in fact, Brunson time as the Brunson burner gets ready to check back in. I think Mike Brown looking to slowly start to integrate his closing five here in a little bit. 87-74, 13-point lead. Simons looking to cut into that. B. Mills said, why not call the timeout there? Kolek is searching. Just take the timeout. Good call. That's a very good point. Very good point. All right, 75-87, back to a 12-point game. Now Brunson getting ready to check in. Kolek, the double team on the way. Knicks need to make quicker decisions on the way up instead of letting players get double teamed. Towns with the drive. Towns drawing contact. They're going to say that the continuation is not theirs, called on the floor, so that basket will not count. Here come the Knicks inbounding, but I'm pretty sure Brunson's checking in right now. Might be checking in for Kolek. There he is, yep. He said, just close it out, I beg. Brunson with a risky inbound to Bridges. Bridges tries to get cute. He loses the handle. Here comes Boston. Derek White to Pritchard. Back to White. White for three. White, thank God, has been off this game. Towns with another rebound. And Karl Anthony Towns with his 13th. Brunson in the game. Lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Gonzalez. 12-point game. I think a timeout is being called by Boston. It is. Gonzalez looked like he's about to cry. The rookie looking like he's about to shed some tears as the timeout is called. Ty said, I'm not upset. Cat for Giannis. Yo, Cat is not playing that bad. 90% from the free throw line, 23 points, 13 rebounds, some boneheaded plays here and there. But right now it's time to close this thing out. The Knicks are playing with their food, if you will, as we are stuck with just a 12-point lead when it should be more than that. Twitch chat begging for this game to be closed out. YouTube chat begging for Cat's head. Off with his head, says the YouTube chat. Either way, man, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you are following us across the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, IG, all the above, KnicksFanTV. You can get the best updates. Also, check out my channel, CK2K. Link is in the chat. Shout out to Nightbot. We here, bro. We here, bro. Don't need a big win. Just close the game out. Amen. Amen. Shot selection horrific this half. Joe Schmo said, I seen your YouTube video, CK. I enjoyed it. I like the editing style. Appreciate you. My whole channel, try to bring something different to Knicks content. Nothing against anybody else, just bring something a little different. My own little take to our team and the news and the updates. So I appreciate that, Jay Schmo. Oh, man. I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. Not stressed. Just don't like the last few minutes of basketball, making things a little bit easier for the Celtics, which I don't want. There's going to be a lot of growing pains under a new coach and the system, and a whole new bench. Can't get too high or too low. Facts. Very factual. Yeah, no stress. No stress, Rare Edition. We good. We good. No cardiac Knicks coming at all, bro. We not stressed. Yeah, timeout. Timeout, Ram. Commenting. Oh, we got James from the Roots. James, smile, bro. Why is he just? Why are they just staring at the camera? I hate that. I hated that, bro. That camera was on for a little too damn long. That was awkward as hell. Shout out to Common and James, but Jesus. 87-75, 12-point game. Knicks need a stop here. Mike Brown still not going to his closing lineup yet. A long time without OG. Rebounded there by Mikal Bridges. Bodies are on the floor. Knicks got the stop we needed, but we also need to score here. Deuce finding Brunson. Brunson, good fake. Brunson with the pull, and Brunson can't get it to fall. Knicks continue to play with their food. The unknown with the cardiac warning. Derek White might not have got the notification as he missed there, but I'm pretty sure Cat's big foot was out of bounds, so it's still going to be Celtics ball. Ugh. Come on, y'all. Come on, let's get back to it, please. Let's get back to it, please. Mike Brown using a challenge. Now, this is what I was a little worried about. Now, he's definitely out of bounds. See, this is what I was worried about. Now, you can say a lot of things about Tom Thibodeau, but Tom Thibodeau and the coaching staff last year was the best team in the NBA at challenges. The best team in the NBA challenge. So I was like, all right, Mike, we know you got a new system. We got a new offense. We got new things. But how is your challenge game? Well, this is his first challenge. And I think he's about to start the season off 0-1 because you can see in the replay, Towns' foot was out of bounds. But maybe, and the referees have done a good job with this, where they will call something else out of the challenge so that he might not necessarily be in bounds, but there was a little bit of a push on the play, so maybe we get the ball back for that reason. They get the foul, and it's our ball, which would then deem it to be a successful challenge. So, anything's possible, but can we stay at the top of the NBA at the challenge game? I need it. B-Mill said, I hate this Gonzalez kid. He's just flopping all over the court like a fish out of water. Yeah, and crying about it, bro. Every time they got to zoom in on him, he's crying. Who is he? Where is he from? Where's this Gonzalez kid from? I've never heard of or seen him before. Was he like a really good college player? Uncle Brown doing his best. You mean Midtown Mike? Midtown Mike trying his best, man. Wisdom says successful challenge. KJ said, how you know? You at the game. Right. Brunson should have went to the hole. No, it was a good pull-up. It was a good pull-up. He had the bigger defender in front of him. It's a good pull-up. That's one of those shots he works on. I ain't mad at it, bro. Just got to make it. What game? When is this? Knicks Bucks. Is this on Prime? It is on. Oh, it's on NBC. Yeah, give me all the NBC games. Give me all the NBC games. So are Prime games just for Fridays? What's the landscape now with TNT out of the picture? It seems like TNT has Wednesdays And Thursdays, NBC has two, like, what's the landscape? Oh, Pritchard definitely pushed him. Oh, and so a successful challenge. Let's go, Mike Brown. 1-0. Bridges missing the, bro, we are missing gimmies right now. Come on, y'all. Successful challenge, the 1-0 is Mike Brown, but the Knicks not able to score off of the one challenge. Hauser firing from 3. That one is no good. Rebounded by Clarkson. And both teams just throwing up bricks right about now. Oh, Brunson going all the way. He draws a lot of contact, no foul, but gets the floater to fall. And that's the first score for the Knicks in at least about 4 minutes. Pritchard trying to make the Knicks pay for the raggedy offense. Queta gets the rebound. Ball's moving around. Hauser with the good fake. Hauser for 3. And that one goes down. Back to now an 11-point game. Not back to anything. Celtics trying to get back to single digits, and with the way the Knicks are playing right now, it is very possible. Jalen Brunson trying to get something. He shoots right over the rookie. The rookie fouls him. And Gonzalez now shaking his head. He can't believe it. Yeah, this kid getting on my nerves too. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's time for OG to get back in this game. Jalen Brunson, though, now it's the Brunson burner time. Makes the free throw. He said Gonzalez crying like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Crazy comp, but I see it. Brunson with both free throws going down. Back to a 13-point game. Defense here in New York. Stops. Yabusele checking in for Karl Anthony Towns. Brown and Deuce both going down there, but the game just stops. Great defense there from Clarkson. Clarkson with some good play, but the ball ends up right back in the hands of the Celtics. A new shot clock for the Celtics. Brown spins and throws it out of bounds.
What the hell?
Oh, no. You don't like to see those, ladies and gentlemen. Turnover for Boston. Knicks get the ball right back, but Clarkson almost had a phenomenal defensive play there. Oh, what a play there. Bridges with the side step. Oh, it's a little strong for Mikal Bridges. 13-point game still. Jaylen Brown dribbling the ball over the place. What is happening to number 7 in Boston? Now he's trying to back down the smaller defender in Brunson. Derek White fires right over Yabusele, makes the shot. And back now it's a 10-point game. Mike Brown didn't like that one. A little under 6 minutes left in the game. Timeout called. And if there's any time now, Mr. Brown, now would be the time for your closing 5 to wrap this thing up. Now would be that time. We just letting them hang around exactly, Moonblast. Ooh, I know, bro. That Wingstop commercial, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Lost my feed. All right, Brunson. He pulls it up from the midi, in and out again. Great shots, just not falling. Deuce McBride, another brick. Look at Hart with the rebounds. Brunson had a pat, but that's a good take to the basket. 93-81. Look at Josh Hart instantly giving rebounds. He said, CK, I can play this damn four. I don't like it. Terrible read there between Hart and Deuce did his part. Hart did not do his as Brown makes the layup. OG Anunoby, you can see he is cramping crazy. I think he is cramping. You could see it in his calf, bro. OG Anunoby cannot move. He finally gets up the court, and they're going to call a time. I think he's cramping. I hope that's just a cramp. Or is it his ankle? I can't tell. It looked like it was cramping. It looked like it. He said, I'm okay. Yeah, I think it's a cramp. He looked at the staff and said, I'm okay. So it doesn't seem like it's anything serious. Even though we almost went 4-on-5 there on that offensive possession. Timeout's called. We're going to check on OG to see what's good. From what I saw, the way he was moving his leg, I thought he had a cramp on his calf, but I could be completely wrong. What's important, though, is he told the staff, I'm okay. So nothing too serious. Hopefully, we'll see what's good. OG was on the bench for a long period of time, gets into the game, and it looked like he cramped up immediately. This team just loves giving me heart attacks. Another timeout. Yeah. The dog got hurt. A cramp in his quad. Where is the Powerade? Give this man some orange slices. Facts, bro. He needs some electrolytes. Bro, he was sitting on the bench the whole fourth quarter. No, he let it fine. You can see his calf, bro. It's a cramp. Did you see his calf with the black sleeve, bro? Nah, that's 100% a cramp. That was a quick 5-second violation as the Knicks get another turnover. The Knicks right now are playing around. Yeah, he's stretching around. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's not his calf. Maybe quad was the right call. But it's 100% a cramp. He didn't land awkwardly. He landed normal. He's stretching it out right now. Yeah, he cramping up. Get that man a banana. All right, the Celtics looking to cut this lead under 10. Can't get it done there. Rebounded by the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns just loses it as he's pushed. Loses it out of bounds. Celtics can't believe it. Towns having a hard time getting back up. Nobody helps him up. They just run away. And it's going to be Knicks ball still. Why Jaylen Brown look like he ain't got no chin, bro? He need that beard back. He look like he got no chin. Jalen Brunson trying to reset things. He sees a lane. He goes up for the floater, gets it to fall. And if you can smell it, that's the burner, the Brunson burner on fire. 27 points. Not the greatest shooting night, 9 of 19. But in the clutch, he has been pure. Derek White throwing up some nonsense. Air ball. Gonna be Knicks ball. Forgive me, I'm trying to keep my eye on OG, trying to see what's good over there. They're still stretching them out. But we gonna see. He said, 95-83. Good bounce pass to Brunson. Brunson picked up by the bigger defender. Double team inbound. Gets the ball over to Deuce. Deuce back to Brunson. Brunson, Derek White. 3:53 remaining in the game. Brunson, he loses his handle. Triple team is there. Hand to the Cat. Cat can't get the easy one to fall. The Knicks tonight just failing to make the easy baskets. Brown fouled, and now Brown getting 2 free throws. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Brunson just got away with the crazy double dribble. But more importantly, if you don't get away with the double dribble, Cat, I'm going to need you to make it worth something. Come on. See, the Nets came back? No, they didn't. Oh, snap. What happened? 120, 124. Damn, y'all, they going to make me watch Nets highlights? I can't believe I'm saying this. Let's go Nets. I would love to see the Cavaliers start off the season 0-2, man. Oh, snap. to seal this out. LOL, won't celebrate about anything until the clock hits 0 and I see the Knicks win. Amen. Rebounded by Hart. Bodies are down. Hart with the risky pass after a great rebound, but it's still going to be Knicks ball. The Knicks right now going away from what got them the lead. It seems like we are just keeping the ball in one person's hands. We got to go back to the ball movement. Mikal Bridges, he had a lane, does not use it. Waiting, people just standing and watching now. This is not like the first half at all. Deuce McBride, though, great take, great extra pass. Come on, Hart, we need it. God.
What the hell?
They called that foul on Brunson? Brunson got all ball unless the foul's on Hart, but even then, what's the call? Oh, no, he got some arm. He got arm. They gonna, that's still arguable to me, but Jesus Christ, man. New York Knicks got too comfortable. Here we go. How are we going to handle this adversity? How the hell the Knicks going to handle this adversity? And the free throw missed. They split them again. Knicks right now only up by 10. I say only because this team has been up by as many as 23 or 22, I think, in this game. Great bounce pass. Hart not looking to score. Towns will. Extra pass. Brunson shoot it. Towns is open. Towns is butt naked open. Instead, Brunson bounce pass to Deuce. Need the corner three. And thank you, Lord. An open shot finally goes down for the Knicks. A 13-point lead. Hopefully that can give the Knicks some relief as we were playing really tense the majority of this fourth quarter. Here comes Brown going with the wild take. Gets the lefty to finish. And it's an 11-point game right now. Big three-ball down for Deuce McBride. He has been not the best from three here tonight, but the most important one goes down. There goes Brunson. Brunson finding Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson looking around, letting some of the clock go down. Oh, he has all the space. Great extra pass. And finally, Towns remembers how to jam. But look at Derek White going all the way and just easily scoring, taking no time off the clock. So completely erasing the nice dunk from Towns. Towns now playing point center. I don't know how I feel about that timeout called. Under 2 minutes left in this game. Oh, it's not a timeout. It's a foul. I thought it was a timeout. But it was a good dunk from Towns, but they immediately let it go because they watched Derek White dribble down the court and get an easy one. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we are at the end of this game. 700 in the chat. We appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. New York Knicks looking to get their second win of this young season. Start off the season undefeated, taking out two teams that they struggled to beat in the regular season last year, and right now struggling as Towns with our only 2 missed free throws as a team. But he can make the next one to put the lead up by 12. Sam Hauser, who has been a great shooter for this team on the other side. OG Anunoby sitting with water. It looks like his night might be done as he's dealing with those cramps. Again, I'm assuming it's cramps. We did not get that confirmed. But we're going to see. No Huck is still crazy. Yeah, that is a wild choice from Brown to start Huck and then just take him out of the rotation in general. I mean, we still did a 10-man rotation, so I can't get too mad, but I thought Huck was solid defensively in the first game of the season as Jaylen Brown sees himself making a big basket for the first time, it feels like, this game, and we're under double digits for the first time this half. A 9-point game, 92-101. Knicks, I stop holding onto the ball. We got to move the ball around. Brunson looking for the screen, steps into a three, and Jalen Brunson. What a clutch basket from Jalen Brunson, who gets his first 30-point game of the season. The dramatics through the roof. They're going to call a foul and one. But for what? Deuce pull. What is the call? That might need to be challenged. What did Deuce do? I'm so sorry. What? We're not going to argue that at all? Ball don't lie. That is beyond me, man. That's a terrible call, but the Knicks get away with one, even though we still gave up a 3-ball. Knicks back up by 9. Deuce gets to pass to Bridges, and we're under a minute. This is going to feel like the longest minute of the game. Josh Hart barely bringing it in. Look at Towns. Instead, he shoots a fadeaway jumper. We don't need that. Hart, what has been working for us is the extra pass. Stop taking that BS. And Brown just helped us. Brown just threw the ball away. Never mind. We all right. All right, Josh Hart, you got saved there. Make that pass, man. Towns wide open at the top, bro. What we doing? Ay. Damn, big foul there. Jaylen Brown reaching. Hart goes, or Bridges go. What's his name? Brunson goes down. Oh my gosh, man. Extra passes, Hart. That's the new offense. That's the new offense. Come on, big guy. We appreciate everything you're doing rebounding, but we got to move that ball. That could have been it. Towns had so much space. Got to see that. I bet you Mike Brown's telling him the same thing. I bet you Mike Brown. Hold on, I'm trying to read. I bet you Mike Brown's telling him the same thing. I bet you Mike Brown telling him the same thing because I saw him do this. Anyways, 95-104. Brunson can extend the lead back to double digits and will 10-point game with 40 seconds left. I bet you Mike Brown's telling him the same thing, bro. I bet you he's telling him the same thing, bro. Yeah, B. Mills. Yep, Midtown Mike. Gotta be telling him because I saw him do this because the defense went down, leaving him wide open at the top. Cat. It looks like, the Celtics are giving up. Celtics calling it. Interesting choice. An interesting choice to call it. And the Knicks doubling down as well as Towns, who has had a solid game. 26 points, 13 rebounds in this one. Oh, and Brunson can't make the second free throw. It's just a 10-point game. Interesting choice to take out your starters that soon. This is still a game you could possibly come back from, but it is the second game of the season. Missoula might not see it as important as someone else would, as Shamet gets the rebound there. Knicks trying to dribble it out. Shot clock is done, and you're right. It is what it is as our New York Knicks. The New York Knicks escape with a close one. After leading by 20 for the majority of this game, we escape with a 10-point lead. And you know what? I'm not mad at it still. We were able to withstand all of the turnovers, the fouls, the big threes, whatnot. We were able to survive it and get the victory. Your New York Knicks are now 2-0 on the young season. Leading scorer is Jalen Brunson, who shot 50% from the field. Did not start off too well, but shot 50% from the field, 10 for 20. Little bit of ball stopping down the stretch, but it's all good. For the most part, 50% from the field, 43 from 3, 8 for 9 from the free throw line, 31 points from the Brunson burner, our captain, if you will. Karl-Anthony Towns not that far behind him. Not the best shooting night, 38% from the field, but phenomenal from 3, 67%. Karl-Anthony Towns was 26 points, 13 rebounds. Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, not the same type of output offensively as night one, but defensively the same effect. Wingstop back in business again this for today's game, as they both had a combined 4 steals, 2 apiece. 1 block from Mikal Bridges. The bench looked solid. I'm looking at Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride getting the start here today. 3 for 11. Not what we need. He shot 27% from the field, 22 from the 3. That's my thing. I need him to be consistent. I need Deuce to be consistent from the field because we need that scoring. Again, game 2, give it some time. Josh Hart returns, 14 rebounds in his first game back. Offense was meh, 13% from the field, 1 for 8, but 14 rebounds, very valuable for this team. New York Knicks get a victory against the Boston Celtics. We like that. We like that indeed. Shout out to everybody in the chat for rocking with us both on Twitch and YouTube. Shout out to viewers across the interwebs. But we got the job done, man. Wasn't pretty at the end, but we got the job done. I see we just got a new member. Shout out to Russell Whiskey, 33 months. He said, CK, thanks for calling another great game. I appreciate you. We about to get ready for a post game, so I don't want to give too many takes. I will be on post game with my guy Alex again. Appreciate you, KG. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Thumbs up, Shells. Appreciate you, man. GG, y'all. Good win. We got it, Kylix. We got it. That 2-0 feeling. Only bad thoughts are should have won by more. Yeah, just wish we closed out cleaner. That's really it. That's all it is. But again, second game of the season, to be able to withstand what had happened, we got the W still. I'm going to take that as a positive. Yeah, could have been a cleaner victory, but I like the dub. Anyways, it is time for me to get set up for post game. Y'all been the best as per usual. A lot of fun. Knicks get the W, 2-0 on the season. I will see you guys in the next 20, 30, whatever minutes on post game. Appreciate you guys. All my mods, members, everyone in between. Game when I see you, brother, over on Twitch. All right. Catch you guys on post game. Let's go, Knicks. On to Miami on Sunday. Let's get it. I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace. Also, hey, I don't want to jinx it, but I can say it now because it's over. We made the whole stream without any technical issues. Let's get it.